ready. I did press that by accident, but it's fine. Okay, I think we're fine. Hi, everyone. Can I see myself yet? No, but I'll wait. It says live. Oh, they can see me. Why isn't it there then?
You set up the bit right.
No.
Should we double check to see what that is?
Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Oh, it says 6,000. Oh, that's fine.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
Because we set it up, no, because I put it to record last time, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi, welcome, happy Thanksgiving. We're gonna do some baking together. This should be fun. Oh, I'm gonna preheat the oven right now. That's step one. Wait. Okay. I wanted to wait until we were live and then I would preheat the oven, but now we can do it. So I'll give you all a second to come in and then we can talk about it. We're gonna make a series of pies today. So that's the plan. I think a lot of you might also be cooking alongside us if you wanted to do any like prep work. If you've got plans for Thanksgiving, we'll be here for a while, so we can do it together. It should be fun. I think Dan might bring Snap in. She didn't like the idea of being brought in though. I don't know if you could hear that. She said, "Don't take me off the tree." Snappy?
Snappy.
Are you gonna help? I asked Sunny earlier if she would help, and she like ran away. She said no. Kind of rude, actually, when you think about it, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, I've got my apron on. I'm actually wearing, not that you can see, but just trust me, this is a Sims shirt. I think you can see the Grim Reaper right here. And that's all you can see, which actually is kind of fitting. There's a freezer bunny on this side. Woohoo. But if all you've got is the Grim Reaper, I mean, this is a lilsimsie stream, so it's on brand, I guess. Are you getting a snack? He got himself a little snack. Are you leaving now?
Hello.
Okay, well, it seems like nothing's broken, so I'll call you if I need help.
Yeah, let me know.
Hopefully it's fine. Cadbury Advent Calendar and celebrations. Yeah, these are not mine. This is the thing that, oh geez. This is the thing that I got for Dan that my sister saw, because I had, oh, it's over there. But basically there was like a basket up until like right here, covering the bottom of it. So my sister walked into the house. She saw it like covered partially down. She walks in, she goes, "Why do you have a sign that says dairy milk in your house?" Because all she could see was just the big dairy milk. She was like, "Why do you, of all people, have this dairy milk sign in your kitchen?" And I was like, "It's an advent calendar. It's a Cadbury advent calendar for Dan." We also have celebrations. These haven't been opened yet. Or maybe they have. These are for Dan too. Honestly, this is a very interesting concept to me. It's like a bunch of mini, look, here Americans, watch this. We're gonna learn something together. It's a bunch of mini, like they have like Snickers and Twix and stuff in this, but they're like all cute. Yeah, it is not opened yet. No, we don't have these. But I got them from a place called British Food Depot online for Dan so that he could have an advent calendar and celebrations for Christmas. Yeah, they don't do this. I can't open it. I'm trying. Yeah, it has, what else? Mars, Maltesers, Milky Way, Bounty, and a couple Galaxy chocolates as well. Come on. They'll do stuff like this, but it will be different brands, and I've never seen like a Snickers in one. Oh my god, it actually won't open. I'm probably not doing a good job with it. Oh, there you go. That's better. You have to be British to open it. I'm too American to open the celebrations box, so it just won't work for me. Look, here, we can watch it together. Celebrations. See, we're learning something together today. But yeah, we don't have this. So. They always put less Maltesers in than the other chocolates, so it's a fight for the Malteser ones. Yeah, there actually is not very many of them, are there? Oops, I dropped one. This is gross. Anyway. Common elsewhere, not common here. So. Okay. Christmas staple in all UK homes. Exactly. That's why I got Dan some. Poor guy has to live in Florida. It's like the least we could do. Okay. So, the plan for today, speaking of America, we're going to bake a pumpkin pie, which is something that you don't have. So there. But Oh my god. So AutoMod AutoMod sometimes takes the weirdest messages. Someone described a little package. It got held by AutoMod. Can't we just why can't we just be normal, Twitch? Like, can we please? Please. Anyway, we're gonna make a pumpkin pie. I'm also gonna make some mini apple pies. So that's our plan. The pumpkin pie will be in here. Pumpkin pie. The mini apple pies will be in here. My family always makes these, so I'm gonna make some for Thanksgiving today. And as you can see, I think we have enough apples. I felt so ridiculous with this. Guys, do you think that we're gonna be okay? I don't know if we're gonna have enough apples for this. We might need to like double the, might need to get more. No, we have plenty of apples. Plenty of apples for this today. Okay, well anyway, let me start, because we have to get started with the pie crust. That's like number one. We're gonna make 2 of them. So we'll start that now. At least we don't have to go back to the store, exactly. We're gonna make an apple crisp as well. So that's why I have lots of apples. I don't even like either of those things. So I'm being a really nice person right now by doing that. I think you can also see more, can you see more sink than usual today? I guess that's not a problem. We've got extra sink. You dislike apple pie as well? Yeah, I actually don't hate the mini apple pies. The mini apple pies aren't that bad, because they're not as like goofy as the big ones become, so I don't hate them as much. You know? The sink won't hurt us. Yeah, there you go. Sunny, do you want to come over and say hi? I'm scared to promise that I'll get her because she might run away, but hold on. Hi, Sunny. Can I say hello to you? Do you want to come say hi to everybody? Oh no, you're on the tree too high up, so I can't get you. Okay. Sorry, everyone. She didn't want to be got. Oh my gosh! See, I'm thinking of the 25 gifted subs the way I wasn't even here. I was like over there. I gotta wash my hands again. Thank you so much. That was really kind of you. Just an empty kitchen. Nothing there. Well, thank you. Okay. Let's begin. So we're gonna use Nora Cook's vegan pie crust recipe. I have made this many times. It's pretty good. So we'll do that. And let me just start getting stuff out for us, yes? Okay, so for this recipe, it's simple. And we're gonna use my beloved, I just got water all over this. We're gonna use my beloved food processor. We need flour, sugar, salt, vegan butter, vegetable shortening. I'm not gonna use that, I'm just gonna use vegan butter, and also ice water. So pretty easy, not too bad. Yeah, we've cooked on stream before, Momo. I usually do a baking stream for like pretty much every holiday. We didn't do one for Halloween this year because of the expansion pack that came out. I was too busy. Can you hear me over here? I don't know if you can hear me over there. Probably not very well, but I won't stay over there for very long. I'm just getting stuff. Okay, what else did I say? Probably salt, butter, water, all such things. Yeah, okay. It's quiet, but yes? All right. Sorry, I won't be back there very much. I just had to get stuff out of the cabinet. Okay. I'm going to use this bowl for ice water. That's my plan. Ah!
No, there's nothing to fix. It just, I don't know, it's fine.
Then why'd you come back down? I know you were upstairs listening, so why'd you come back? Little Victor, thank you for the gifted subs. Okay, you can tweak it. That's fine.
There's butter on this. I just touched it and it was all melty.
How is there butter on that?
Probably from last time you did a baking.
But I haven't touched it, and that's your fault because you put the mixer away, not me. Mixer like audio mixer, not stand mixer. For the mic. The mic has butter on it. That's great. It's actually kind of gross. Why would you tell them that?
It's fine.
Okay, then there you go. All right, let me get the earth balance. Excuse me.
So you got everything you needed out?
No, the butter has to stay in.
The butter is just in.
We're making pie crust. The butter has to be cold. All right. I think we're fine. Let me get... He's still messing with the audio.
Yeah, sorry everyone. The shadow is annoying.
Beloved food processor. Oh, you're annoyed at the shadow?
Yeah, but also just like trying to make it sound better. It's not bad. It's just kind of quiet.
I want to try to keep...
And, like,
well, can you not
muffled
turn it
sounding.
up? Why does it sound muffled?
Not muffled, but is this cable this short?
Yeah, the cable is really short.
You since when?
Since forever. I want to be really careful about keeping it like as far from the microphone as we can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that'll be right.
Oh,
It's not
that's
as loud
okay.
as you think. It's not as bad as you
Yeah,
think.
but I
it
feel
is.
bad about this one. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. That'll actually be okay, and you can still see it fine. Nice.
Okay, that'll have to do.
Okay.
In an ideal world, it'd be like closer to you and probably from the other side because then it could be closer, but there's no point. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, we can't move the mic right now.
It's fine.
It's okay. No one expects the stream to be like perfect quality because
No.
we are streaming from the kitchen right now. So
You're perfectly audible.
okay.
Even when you're away from it, you can be heard.
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
So
Thank
it's
you.
fine.
All right, so for this, we need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, spooned and leveled. We're gonna make 2 batches of pie crust, separate. One for the pumpkin pie and one for us to use for the mini apple pies. But we'll do them both right now. So, here we go. That is a 1/2 cup of flour. We need 3 1/2 cups of flour for this. You're making Meyer lemon fluff bars with marshmallow meringue? That sounds so good. That's fancier than what I'm making. This stuff's really easy. Well, so here's the thing, Julie. Using store-bought crust, not really doable for me because they put lard in all of it. Like, literally every store-bought crust, lard. All of the, like, Pillsbury ones that you go to the store and you buy some pie crust, lard. In like every single one of them. There might be some frozen ones that don't have lard, but I haven't checked. But they put lard in all of it. Ick. That's like animal fat. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of sugar is our next ingredient. I shall do that next. The Trader Joe's one is safe? Well, that's good to know. It's actually not that hard to make pie crust. And I do it a lot, so it's fine. It is fine. They also, people have like, they'll use like graham cracker crust and stuff. You cannot even see me, sorry. I'll stop standing over there. Okay, that's a little bit of sugar for us. Next we're gonna need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Trader Joe's is always good for stuff like that, aren't they? When my mixer tried to walk off the counter. You know, I do remember that. I put too much. That's okay. Not that big of a deal. That's my old mixer was broken. And despite all of the effort we made to try and fix it, my dad was like trying to take it apart, fix it. Couldn't be done. The thing, it wouldn't lock. Like the lock on the back, it wouldn't lock. And so even when you had the lock turned on, it didn't lock. So it would just move, which was not so good, especially when you're trying to make like bread dough or something. You can't knead dough with a mixer that walks. Okay, we also need a 1/4 cup of vegan butter, cold and cut into cubes. They really don't make stuff like they used to. No, my mom, her stand mixer used to belong to her grandmother, and she still uses it and it still works. And this thing, I mean, I don't even know what year it's from, but it belongs to my mom's grandmother. So, just goes to show you, they don't make stuff like they used to. Okay, so we are going to put 1/2 of this into there. I'm gonna put the rest of the butter back in the fridge, actually, because we want it to stay cold. I have returned. I need to chop this more. Yeah, getting an older one, like secondhand, not a bad idea when you're in the market for a new mixer. There's a lot of them. So obviously that's kind of like a gem to find secondhand, but if you can, not bad. All right, so we just need to cube this, and then I will put it in there. How cubed do you think it should be? That's probably fine, right? I think so. I'll just deal with that for now. Yeah, the prices of those stand mixers are also very expensive, so. Did you really, Mystic? That's a good price for a KitchenAid. They don't make them like that anymore either. Okay, so we need the butter. Oh, wait, I needed more of it than that. I'm so stupid. Actually, because it calls for a 1/4 cup of vegan butter and then a 1/4 cup of shortening, but I don't have any, so I just use the vegan butter. So I need a whole stick of it. Yeah, those Dutch ovens, I know, those are so expensive, Christine. And they, like, all the brands, they're all good, so. Okay. Get a little bit more of this. I think that's probably fine, even not cubed more than that, right? You can't really see me chopping it, but that's okay. We're gonna do this method twice, so. Dutch ovens. Oh, with a Dutch oven is like one of those pots. Interesting. I don't know what you would call them. They say they are Dutch and confused. I don't know what an alternative word for it would be. Wait. Hold on. It's like it's a ceramic glazed cast iron pot, basically. All right. We've got all of that in there. So we are going to want to process this for about 10 seconds and then drizzle 3 tablespoons of ice water into it. Oh my goodness. All right. Sorry if this is super loud. We want to get that into like a coarse meal. Sorry. How loud was that? Hopefully not too bad, because we're going to be here for a while. Okay. My ears, not too loud. All right, well, I'm getting some mixed signals from that. I need to, while it's running, drizzle in ice water. I'm so sorry in advance again for what I'm about to do. It's gonna be a little bit loud again, just for a bit, okay? Sorry. I need more mixing, I'm so sorry. Okay, pie crust. See? All right, that's one of them. I am going to put that in the fridge, I think. Oh, you know what I'll do? Put it in the bowl. That will be the pie crust that we use for, oh my goodness. Ooh, I might have overdone it with the water, but that's okay. I'll put it in the fridge. That'll be the pie crust that we use for the pumpkin pie. And I'll make the pie crust right now for the apple pie too. And then we'll be done with this thingy for a bit. All right, you can stay in there. I'll just put this in the fridge. I need to wash my hands first. And then we'll do it another time. So I'm sorry if you hated the noise. You pulled your last pie out of the oven just now, that's so funny. It's fun to make pie. It is a baking stream, Georgia, yes. Did the pie crust give it away? Okay. Dry my hands. Sunny is staring at me from the top of her cat tree. All right, this goes into the fridge. Ugh. We are already, oh, I hit the mic. Oh no. I don't know where it was. We are already quite low on fridge space, which is bad because we just started. We have not actually cooked anything, so. But there's like 2 whole heads of cauliflower in there, you know, stuff like that. All right. So we're doing the same thing again. Second pie crust. Hi, Krypton. Thank you for the gifted subs. I really appreciate that. Okay. 1.5 cups of flour. You're gonna clean while you watch? That's smart. We cleaned the whole house yesterday, and now, well, now we're doing this, and I'm gonna make a huge mess. So, that's just great. We're off to a fantastic start. You should see the mess that it takes to set up a baking stream, because I've got like all this computer stuff out. Not so good. And I'm also bad about cleaning as I go when I'm doing a baking stream, just because I'm like busy, you know? I'm talking, and so I'm not doing enough, and then it just becomes a big mess. Where did I put the salt? Oh, here it is, right in front of my eyes. See? That's the problem. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we need the butter again. Same thing as before, so I apologize again. Oh boy, hold on. I really should have rearranged the fridge before I started doing this. All right, so we want this whole thing again. Let's see. It's a disaster when people talk to you while you try and cook and bake. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's distracting, and I'm distracted. Anyway, we know what we've gotten ourselves into today, right? So it's fine. Well, anyway, pro tip about vegan butter. For stuff like this, where I need it to hold its shape a little bit more, I like to use Earth Balance. Earth Balance is just a brand. But for stuff that I want it to taste better, I prefer Miyoko's butter. But for stuff like this, these Earth Balance sticks are pretty good. Okay, we're making both mini apple pies and a pumpkin pie. I'm making 2 pieces, or 2 things of pie crust for each of them right now. I'm making the pie crust first, and then we'll come back and finish the rest of it and like make everything else while the pie crust is chilling in the fridge. Emily, when my family makes those mini apple pies, we don't, like, it's just a little bit of butter mixed, like melted butter on top of apples and some spices, so it's not really hard to make them vegan, because you can just use vegan butter instead. I don't really like big apple pie. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I'm so sorry. Warning, turn the volume down, okay? Warning. I'm doing it now. A little bit more, sorry. Okay. Now it's gonna happen again, but I'm gonna put water in there. So warning, warning, it's gonna happen again. This time it's gonna be even louder because it's gonna get like knocked around when it tries to mix with the water. Ready? Okay, warning, warning, warning. See? Done. Pie. All right. That was easy. You don't find it too loud? That's good. I'm glad. I think I will probably need the food processor a little bit more because I'm probably going to use it to mix the pumpkin pie, but hopefully that won't be so bad because it'll be liquid. Okay. I'll just put this with the other one. Ooh. Cooking is loud, isn't it? Just kind of like shove them together in this bowl for a second. It's okay. Fine, see? Now I will do the pie filling. Hi, Brew. How are you? Yeah, I eat pumpkin pie, B. I really like pumpkin pie. I do not like apple pie. So I'm going to make these mini apple pies. I won't like them, but that's fine. We can handle it. I'm not a huge fan of the apples, though. All right. So for the pumpkin pie, honestly, it's the same ingredients. So I don't think I'll bother washing this because it's just flour, like it's fine. We need a can of pumpkin puree, coconut cream, brown sugar, granulated sugar, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, salt, and cornstarch. So it's not too bad. Let me get the cans out. Pumpkin. 100% pure pumpkin puree. I also have, this is Whole Foods brand coconut cream. This has like some thicker stuff at the top, which is good. That's what helps us. It's like coconut milk, but has more thickness to it. Also, I learned the coconut cream that I used to buy, I would just get at like my regular grocery store, and it was like $4. I bought this from Whole Foods for $2. I thought Whole Foods would be significantly more expensive, but not for this. Cheaper at Whole Foods. I don't know what it's like where you live, but here, this was better at Whole Foods. You don't taste the coconut, no. The pumpkin is really strong. I use this coconut cream in a lot of baking. They'll use it for like, to make like a chocolate ganache or something, and you'll mix it with like a really dark chocolate and you don't taste the coconut in it. But anyway, yeah, sometimes it's like certain specific things that are cheaper at Whole Foods, right? Stuff like this. But yeah, you can't taste the coconut in it. I don't really know an alternative if you wanted to make a non-dairy pumpkin pie that had no coconut, because obviously it's kind of a common allergen. I'm sure that like other like nut milks and stuff are probably okay. That's the problem. The alternative to dairy milk is often like nut milks and coconut milk, which is a whole other allergen. So you can't always win. Okay, I'm getting the recipe back up because it just scrolled itself away. Ugh. I'm using a Nora Cook's pumpkin pie recipe. I have done this many times in my life. This is like the 5th time I've made this pumpkin pie. So I stand by it. Everyone tends to like this one. Hey, Oakley, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Oh, Reagan, I cannot even imagine what it was like at working in a grocery store today. Ugh, I'm so sorry. We are thinking of you. Okay, this is a Nora Cook Stan channel. Every recipe of hers that I've tried, I've liked it. So, no, my family doesn't have any allergies, thankfully. I'm the problem child because I don't eat meat, so that's fine. So anyway, here's a can of pumpkin. Yuck. Smells pumpkin-y. Extra yuck. I'm gonna get a spoon. Okay. Wait. Can you hear that? Ugh. Sorry. I won't do it again. I'll keep it to myself next time. Ew. I do actually think that canned pumpkin is kind of gross. Oh, this camera makes it look so much more orange than it is in real life. That's leaning a little bit red on the camera. It's a normal pumpkin color in real life. Wow, that looks so bright. It looks like it's got like artificial dye in it on the camera. It's not, it's just pumpkin, I swear. For me, it looks fine. Oh no. Okay, let me try and get every last little bit of this. It's hard to get the, like, little bottom bits of it out. It looks carroty. Yeah, it does look like carrots, doesn't it? Do people make carrot pie? They make carrot cake. I don't think I've ever heard of a carrot pie. We can just say that's what this is. We can tell people it's carrot pie. How about that? Get in there. Okay. Now I got pumpkin on my fingers. Carrot pies are good. It is a thing. There you go. We could try some. We should make some carrot pie someday. How about that? Looks kind of like Play-Doh. Yeah, maybe a little bit, huh? Let me show you the coconut cream too. So we're just gonna mix these and we're gonna blend them together. I need 1 cup of coconut cream. Carrot cake cinnamon rolls for breakfast. Oh, that sounds good. I've never used this brand of coconut cream, so hopefully it's good. I don't know if you can see, but there's like some of that like chunky stuff. That's what we want. It's the chunky stuff from the can of coconut. Let me get a cup measure out. It does sound gross. It's not, I promise. I'm like not selling it. Guys, we want the chunky stuff from this. Get another spoon too. All right. Oh. Maybe there's a reason that the other brand of coconut cream is more expensive. This is not very thick at all. I'm not used to it being like that. Okay, well, let me just pour it then. We'll see. Normally I have to use a spoon. Oh, but see, in there, look, you can see at the bottom, there's like a different, wait. I don't know, there's like more clear stuff down there. You see? Okay, well, that'll be fine. Coconut cream. Pour that in there. No, usually they tell you not to shake it because you want it to be thicker. Like you don't want the liquidy stuff at the bottom. So, I don't know. It'll be fine. I hope that it sets correctly then. I've never used that brand of coconut cream. I think it'll be okay. It'll be in the fridge like all night, so. What? Organic coconut, purified water, organic guar gum. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. So after that, we need granulated sugar, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, cloves, salt, and cornstarch. Oh, also brown sugar. Okay, let's get all the sugars out then. So 1/2 cup of brown sugar and 1/2 cup of regular sugar. What am I baking? It's gonna be a pumpkin pie. Please bear with me because I know that what you're looking at on this camera right now is not the cutest. So it'll be okay. We'll make it work. It's just not really beautiful yet, but trust the process. It's gonna be fine. So we're gonna need 1/2 cup of this white sugar. That's a 1/4 cup. I'll get another 1/4 cup next. Come here. All right. That was a little bit chunky. Cooking is a trusted process activity. Yeah, seriously. I have new brown sugar too. I've got Whole Foods brand brown sugar today. I've never used this either. Can you tell I don't usually go to Whole Foods? But I've got Whole Foods brown sugar as well. Oh, there's like tape. The tape from those celebrations is making the trash can stick in the cabinet. We're actually making pie, Miss Mango. This is gonna be a pumpkin pie. Okay. There you go. Brown sugar. We also are gonna need all of our spices. Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and cloves. All right, here we go. Come out. There we go. Well, this is how much cinnamon is left in that container. I've got more, don't worry. That's not gonna cut it. It's a little bit empty. What did I just get out? Cloves. Ginger. Nutmeg. Okay. Oh, that's not enough. I think there's some in this cabinet. If not, it's in the other cabinet. There is some in this cabinet. There's like barely any in here either. Why is all my cinnamon gone? I guess I use it a lot. All right, it only needs 1 teaspoon. That's not that bad. We might have enough in here. Okay. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I just poured some extra inside of the, oops. You know what? That's enough. That was pretty much exact. Maybe a little bit too little, can't really tell. I'm sure that was enough, right? That was perfect. I also need a teaspoon of ginger. I feel like we might need to add a little bit of extra cinnamon because cinnamon is something that you measure with your heart, right? So I might add a little tiny bit more. I also need a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg and an 1/8 teaspoon of cloves. That is a very small amount of cloves. Okay, there's our nutmeg. And then I have this little 1/4 teaspoon. I don't even have an 1/8 teaspoon measure. So we'll just get, there. That seems like an 1/8 of a teaspoon, right? Half of it. That's our cloves. All right. Yeah, cloves are very strong, so you don't want too much. I can smell them. I'm just gonna get a little bit of extra cinnamon. You know, just in case. You always do extra cloves, do you really? It's funny how people have their preferences, right? Okay, we also need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then we are done with the spices. Where did it go? Okay. It's making you want to bake even though you're in the UK and you don't do Thanksgiving. Hey, you still could. Don't let anybody stop you. Make a pumpkin pie at what? What time is it? 10 p.m.? Why not? Okay. We also need 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm pretty sure that you literally just add it all together and then blend it all at once. So that's easy. Yeah, I'm linking it in the chat, Kat. We've got the links popping up from time to time in the chat. Okay. One of these is open. One of them is not, and I can't tell which one is. That one's open. That one's basically full. Why do I have 2? Okay, we have a lot of cornstarch. Plenty. Okay. Why is there 2 of them? Maybe it was on sale or buy one, get one free or something. Okay, so we need 3 tablespoons of this cornstarch. That will also help it thicken. That's 1. That's 2. I just sprayed that everywhere. That's 3. All right, that's all of the pie ingredients. That covers everything. We do need to turn the mixer on again. So for that, I apologize. Ready? Are you gonna be okay? Shield your ears. Mute, or if it's bad, mute. I don't know. It wasn't that, I don't know if it's bad or not. I'm getting a lot of mixed signals, so. Warning, loudness. All right, ready? I'm gonna scrape that down. Where's my... This one, oops. Okay. That seems nice, doesn't it? Pumpkin pie. Delicious. Do you think I should mix it again? Probably one more time now that I've scraped it. Oh, I think that some of that is flour from before, because I was lazy and didn't rinse it. That's okay. Oh, look what I have. Gingerbread spoon rest. Isn't that cute? We could definitely hand mix the rest of this, but it's okay. We'll call it done. I think that's fine. Now we gotta roll out a pie crust. Let me move this out of the way. Come here. Whoa! Could you imagine if I tripped and I knocked that over? I have a laptop and a computer monitor, Dan's microphone, webcam, real camera. Could you imagine if I just pumpkin pie? Liquid everywhere. That is like worst case scenario, absolute last thing that you should drop. Oh my gosh. That could have been so bad. All right. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. And we gotta roll out all of our pie crust. Here we go. There's pie crust in there. Oh, look what I have. Wait. Yeah, you would be orange, everything would be orange, there'd be pumpkin everywhere. Could have been really bad. Which webcam do I use? Oh, this one is, sorry, this one is, it's Logitech and it looks like a square. 1080p, 60 FPS. It doesn't say on there, but it's like white and it, here, wait. Looks like that. If you see it on the Logitech website. Unfortunately, I don't know what it's called. That's what it is. Okay, my mom got me this mat for rolling out pie crust and stuff a couple years ago for Christmas, which I think was a nice gift. My face coming in out of nowhere scared you, sorry. I don't even want to know what it looked like, honestly. All right. And then we want this. Okay, this is the part that I hate. Hate, 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 hate. Like so much. Hate it so much. I'll put this one back. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay and fine. It doesn't feel okay or fine right now. Hold on. There we go. All right. Let's do this. Ah, sorry. Here we go. I need Snap for this bit so she can knead it. Yeah, maybe. She's good at that. Okay. Now we just roll. How thick did Nora say? Wait. Just says line with a pie crust. It doesn't really matter. I know how thick to do it. I just don't want to. She did say roll it into a 12-inch circle. So we have a mat that tells us what that means. That does help. Oh, Jesus. Careful. I don't really feel good about this shape. And it's okay if it goes bad. Like, if it's bad, it's not too, oh dear. Because you can always like press it together fine inside of the pan. Like, if we have to press it out and stuff, that's fine. It can be fixed. It'll be fine. Oh God. Guys. Is that enough dough? Yeah, I've used this recipe many times. It'll be fine. Oh God. I should have put more flour. We may find ourselves doing this again. But it's okay. Remember, we've done this many times. And it always turns out okay. I think it needs like, well, now it's like a rectangle. That's not gonna do anything, is it? Okay. I feel really stressed out right now. I'm really scared. I probably should like trim it a little bit. No, I shouldn't trim it right now. We'll wait until it's in the pie. That's what I did last time and it was fine like that. I'm gonna need a lot more over here though. So maybe I should do it now. Hold on. See, it's totally okay like this. I'm not worried. I'm stalling. Okay. It's a perfect circle. See? It was perfect. You're cooking a pie and showing us crust, but don't know how to properly roll out crust? All right, Grinch over here. My God, calm down. You never made a pie? Sorry, that was a bad angle for you. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's okay. We'll just have to fix like some of the edges and stuff. That's okay. That can be done. That's like no problem. And we'll probably just like kind of press it in, fix it up all nice. It's a little bit too thick right there, but that's okay. The last time I did this, I tried really hard to make the top of it like super cute. I don't know if it's worth doing that right now, but maybe we could, just for fun. Let me get some more of this. You see, chat? It's perfect. Yeah, I made this crust. We just did it together, all of us. Let's pull off some of the edges. Okay. How is that? I shouldn't even point this out. How did a cat hair get in my pie crust? There's not even a cat on this counter, or there hasn't been a cat on the counter. How? That's so embarrassing. Listen, my family, they've got 3 cats and 3 dogs. Like, they get it. No one cares. You don't have to eat it. It's unavoidable. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna try and add some extra pieces to the top parts where it's like a little bit skinnier, and then we can go through and we can try and make it cute up there, you know? I'll make it beautiful and perfect. I'm not even worried about it. Okay. I think when we did this last year, didn't I do like I tried to do like a slightly scalloped thing with the edges? Is that even worth doing this year? Probably not, right? No, we can still do it. We can't have our pie be worse this year than it was last year. That's embarrassing. You have to go up, not down. All right, a couple more pieces in these little edges and then we can stop. Okay, so what I'm pretty sure I did last year was just go through and like pinch the edge kind of like that with my fingers. Oh, that's bad because it's like, maybe there's too much in that space. I don't know, I tried to, you can't even see. Whatever. I think I just went through and did it like that though. So it had like a little bit of a wiggle. Yeah, pumpkin pie is sweet. It's got a fair bit of sugar in it. And it tastes like cinnamon, basically. Cinnamon and nutmeg, cloves and ginger is what's in it. So it's gonna be good. You also taste the pumpkin, but the main thing is that it tastes kind of like cinnamon. All right, that part got a little ugly, but that's fine. Lovely little crimped edges, right? Now we just pour the pie in there and we cook it, basically. So Nora says, pour the mixture, bake for 1 hour. If the crust starts to burn, cover the edges. The middle will still look jiggly, that's normal. All right. Here we go, chat. Yep, smells like pumpkin. I'm gonna wanna like scrape that, aren't I? Should I start with that? That's gross. Ugh. No, you don't need to blind bake this one. I have baked this one many times. And this one turns out just fine like this. Okay, ready? Oh, that looked like a little bit of unmixed cream. That's fine. Okay, I will scrape the rest of it in there. It really does look so much more orange on camera than it does in real life. It looks like bright. I guess it's not as bad. Now that it has the spices in it, it's not as bad. When it was pure pumpkin puree, it literally looked like red on the camera. All right. My crust looks a little bit tall compared to the pie. It will shrink a little bit, but I don't know, I'm worried. Doesn't that seem off to you? It matched my apron. Yeah, it was like bright red like my apron is. Space for whip, there you go. So it's fine like this. All right, let's get all the rest of it in there. We don't want to waste any. And then I'll smooth out the top. Yeah, my favorite part is the crust as well. That sounds bad, but I like the crust best with any pie. Okay, I'll need to rinse that in a second. I believe that she is ready to go into the oven. All right, is it time to say goodbye? I think so. Good luck, little pie. I still think maybe she's a little bit too, maybe, you know what? I've decided I'm gonna crimp them a little bit further than I had done it before. Or maybe, no wait, maybe I just ruined it by doing that. Oh no, I ruined it. Hold on, go back. Put it back how it was. Don't do that. Just leave it. It was fine before. I'm just putting it in the oven. I'm done. Stop. Ready? Okay. Be free, little pie. Okay, that cooks for an hour. So I will put a timer on for 1 hour, and then we'll check on that in a little bit. Good luck, little pie. I'll be thinking of you. Okay, now we can start the mini apple pies. And that will be fun. Those are really easy, so that'll be nice for us to do. I'm just gonna rinse this thing out real quick. I won't like take the time to wash it properly yet, but I will at least rinse it because there's a bunch of, see, you know? I usually wash everything when we get off stream. Well, more so I make Dan do it, but we can at least sort of start, you know? Oops, sorry. That was probably loud, sorry. The only problem with doing these streams is that I don't know what they sound like. Don't say poor Dan. I'm the one who has to cook it. I'm making him apple pie and apple crumble that I don't like. So, when you think about it, poor me, really. Okay, of course I also got a bunch. Why did I decide to put that pumpkin goo on my mat? That was stupid. Okay, of all the places to put it, worst place possible. Should we start with the apples then? So for the mini apple pies, we're gonna do sort of the same thing it's the same pie crust recipe, but I'm gonna cut them into tiny little shapes and we're gonna put them into these and we'll make some cute little mini apple pies. I don't usually put tops on them. If we have extra crust, I might put a little bit, but probably not. It's mostly just gonna be the mini apple pies with like open tops. And I don't really have, I did put a recipe in the bot command, but honestly, I don't really have a recipe. Like my mom and I have always just kind of winged it with them. Like you dice the apples and then put some butter and some cinnamon on them and, you know, like it's kind of just measured from the heart. But I did put a recipe, so I'll follow what they say to do. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of wing it. Those are standard muffin tins. I also have a mini one if we wanted to do like, oops, sorry. I also have like a mini. And I've made them in here before too. And these are kind of fun, them being this tiny. So maybe I could make them in here instead. Because that's a nice tin, right? Bite size. We can do tiny ones. Let's do tiny ones. Teeny tiny little ones. Okay, I should rinse this first though. I like it. Yeah, this is like one of my sister's favorite foods in the entire world. These mini apple pies. So we're thinking of her as we do this. I'll have to get out a different, I don't know what cutter we'll use for these. Probably just a cup. I usually use just like a regular cup. So, we're baking, well, we have a pumpkin pie in the oven, Kia, and now we are starting to make mini apple pies. I don't want it to be wet, so I'm trying to be careful. Okay. All dry for the most part. I don't need that just yet, so we can finish drying it later. I think I'll start by cutting the apples. You made apple pie cookies once? Oops, sorry. You made apple pie cookies once? That sounds good. I did put a timer. Don't worry, Banana. We've got a timer on. So we're okay. I think we'll start by chopping the apples. I don't really know how many apples we're gonna need. This is where like the winging it kind of comes in, because I don't know. The recipe says 2.5 cups of apples, of diced apples. But really, what does that mean? You know? Like, so we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna start and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah, they're still on the mat. I just folded it up and put it in the corner because I might use it again. You don't know. It's fine. I just put my phone in water. I'm so stupid. This is what I get for leaving a giant mess on the counter. I'm not thinking. And I'm also trying to keep my phone off the screen, you know, because what if somebody like texts me? All right. So we have options. I'm gonna do a mix of apples, I think. I might do, I think I'll do these 3 for now. 2 Granny Smith and then 1 of these. This is a Honey Crisp. That'll be good. Do you think we have enough apples? People like the green Granny Smith apples in pie, but sometimes I think a little mix is nice. I'm also not gonna peel them for these mini apple pies. I would peel them for a regular apple pie, but in the mini ones, we don't peel them. At least my family doesn't. Because I feel like the reason that you peel them is so it kind of turns into an apple mush, and I don't want it to become an apple mush. So we won't do that. All right. I am washing my apples. Oh, I'm not gonna grate them. I like them being cubed, Jay. I've made this a bunch of times, so I do kind of have a method. You only eat sour green apples, really? It's interesting to hear about people's favorite apples. You know what? I don't even know how to repeat what Dan said, because I didn't remember it. But when we were at the store buying these apples, because we're gonna make Dan an apple crumble, which honestly is not really a word that I'm used to hearing. People here usually call it an apple crisp, and I think the difference is that an apple crisp has oats and an apple crumble does not. It's like the same ingredients plus or minus the oats, but people don't usually call it an apple crumble, at least not where I'm from. And so, or like a cobbler maybe, but I don't really know the difference. I don't really eat these things. But when we were at the store buying all this stuff, Dan was like listing off these names of apples we should buy, and I was like, I've literally never heard of that before. So there's a bunch of different kinds of apple, obviously. And I hadn't really thought about there being significantly different apples in the UK. Oh yeah, look at this towel. Isn't that cute? Dogs. Yeah, cobbler has like more of a biscuit top, doesn't it? I think so. Okay, yummy microplastics in our food. Use this knife. But yeah, it's just interesting thinking about how it's different in different places. Because I hadn't really considered that. Do I have a favorite breed of dog? Honestly, not really. My parents have Rottweilers, and we had a Samoyed when I was a kid, so I guess that's what I have the most experience with, but otherwise, I don't know. Oh, you know what we should do? Let me get this out, because then as I dice them, we can measure, you know? Yeah, so I'm used to being around pretty big dogs. My parents literally have 3 Rotties, so I'm accustomed to very large dogs. Dan used to have a Shih Tzu. His family did, at least, but... Okay. Did I say Samoyed? Oh, Samoyed. My favorite dog breed is Samoyed. Could you imagine? No, my parents used to have a Samoyed when I was a kid. That's so funny. I didn't even think about that. I was like, did I say simoleon? Could you imagine I was talking about like the price of something and I called it simoleons? Oh, I can't speak. I cut that one a little bit thick. It doesn't matter. This is not very, the point of these are that they're supposed to be easy. Like when my mom makes them, she usually uses, which she used to at least, use store-bought pie crust. And like you just chop the apples up real quick, mix in some butter and cinnamon, and then like put them in there. Like it's supposed to be fast and easy. So if you wanted to replicate this, don't worry about the dicing too much, you know? It's fine. However you do it is fine. Apple cutting ASMR. I didn't even think about that. We don't usually chop stuff on these streams. It's rare that we do any cutting of anything, huh? We've done quite a few baking streams, but usually it's like cake. What are you gonna do? Cut up butter, I guess? I don't know. Okay. Nice. How many apples did I say we needed? 2.5 cups. Okay, I'll fill it to like the top of this thing. I might use, honestly, let's save that for a sec. I might use more of these because I can just eat that one if we end up not wanting the rest of it for the pie. Ooh, cut. Yikes. I did want to mix, but I don't want to eat these. These are for pie, so I'll eat that one though. You know? I actually haven't made that Black Phoenix. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with what it comes with or what's in it. Congrats on surviving the zoo. No, seriously, we were at Whole Foods on Sunday. I don't usually go to Whole Foods, so I don't really know what our local Whole Foods is like on a regular day, but honestly, I have not been in a grocery store that busy in a long time. These are too big. I was like, this place is kind of scary. Like, I don't know about this. It was really busy in that Whole Foods. Okay. Cut this in half again. You do not grocery shop in person? That makes sense, Christine. I understand the desire not to. I really wanted to be able to personally pick out all of my produce for Thanksgiving, so. Yeah, we got back from our flight because I was at my cousin's wedding over the weekend. We got back and then I basically had to go straight to the grocery store and it was madness in that place. But I had lots of shopping to do. Okay, guys, it's gonna be okay. I know you want me to put a towel underneath the cutting board, but it's gonna be okay. It's just fine, don't worry. It's just fine. No panicking. It's okay. All right. I think I will cut up. Oops, I just dropped some in the sink. Whoops. That's okay. Only one piece. Yeah, it's less overwhelming for sure if you know where you're going and what you're looking for. I found it very overwhelming in Whole Foods because I never go to that store, and so when I was in there, I was like, I literally don't know where anything is. Like, I was like, I don't even know where to look for soy sauce in this place. Like, so I was a little bit overwhelmed, but it was fine. It's horrible going to a new grocery store, you know? Because then you're all lost and like, you don't know where it all is and it takes you longer. I'm gonna cut these in half again. Okay. Yeah, you go up and down each aisle like 4 times trying to get everything, and then it's busy, so you feel like you're a problem because you're like, you know, being slow. Ugh. They just redid your local grocery store. Oh, that is horrible. How could they do that to you? Yeah, when they move stuff. Ugh. Dan kind of has this like expert mentality about grocery stores because he used to work in Tesco. And so when we go to a store, he always like, I don't know, he kind of like acts like he knows where everything is. Because he's like, look, I know about grocery stores, like, but you know about Tesco. You know about Tesco in like 2018. This is Florida. Like, I don't know what you think. Yeah, he used to work in a big Tesco, but he also worked at the self-checkout. So where's that gonna get us? At Publix? Nowhere. Doesn't help at all. Okay. That wasn't as many apples as I thought I was gonna need. That's true. You do need to know everything when you work at a place like that, because everybody asks you questions. But again, that's Tesco. And this is Florida. I do like Tesco. It's not a bad place to be. Ooh, that one's like, doesn't want to cut. Okay, I think I might use, oh, I'm in the seeds. I think I might use those 2 pieces for now. And then we can say that's enough apples. If we have to get more, like cut more, it's not a big deal. Publix is just a grocery store, Roxy. It's a grocery store that they have in like a lot of the southeast of the United States. I don't think they have it elsewhere in the US. It's just kind of like down here. There's a lot of regional grocery store chains in America that are different depending on where you are. So, Tesco's your store of choice? Nice, nice. Dan's parents live closer to an Asda, so I spend more time in there, personally. Hey Molly, we're talking about Tesco. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I'm trying to, I don't want the bottom of that one. I'm trying to make some mini apple pies, and we're talking about grocery stores. That piece is fine. You go to Winn-Dixie. That's nice. We don't live very near a Winn-Dixie, so I don't have a lot of experience going in there, but I've been in them before, and Winn-Dixie seems nice to me. They have a lot of Sprouts down here, and I don't think I like Sprouts. Sprouts is kind of like Whole Foods. Lots of like organic stuff in there. I'm trying to decide what I want to do about this, because we have enough apple now, but I think I might just cut up a little bit more. Oh, see, I've never been to a Wegmans, Ellen, but I watch a lot of YouTubers that do like grocery shopping videos and like grocery hauls and stuff, and they always go to Wegmans, and I always think, wow, Wegmans seems really nice, but I've never been to one. They don't have them down here. So I'm jealous of you and your Wegmans. Okay, maybe just that many more. I guess I'll just have to eat these apples, because I chopped some of them. Does that seem good enough to you? She said 2.5 cups, and this is a 2-cup measure, so it's a lot more than 2.5 cups, I think, that we've got in there. I've never heard of Winco before. If that's in the West, though, like the western part of the US, I have no idea. Give the green ones to Dan if you don't like them. I'm like, hey, Dan, do you want a snack? I got some apples. Is Wegmans expensive? Oh my God, I never knew. See, I just watched these YouTubers go to it. I guess that makes sense, though. If the YouTubers are going to it, it probably is expensive. Well, there you go. That answers that question. Okay, move that out of the way so it's safe. All right. So we also need a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Flour? I've never put flour in this. Do you really put flour in your mini apple pie? Interesting. Live Well, Bake Often puts flour in it. Okay. My mom doesn't do that. It'll probably just thicken it, so. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it. I'm not worried about it. Okay, in a large mixing bowl. There you go. Apples. It's a variety of apples. It's colorful. Look at that. We want to get them nice and mixed in there. Delicious. Okay. chopped apples, sugar, flour, cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg. All right, a 1/4 cup of sugar is step 1. It does look good, doesn't it? You would just eat them from that bowl. I respect that though. Ooh, that's chunky. All right, there's sugar, maybe a little bit more. I told you guys, when my mom makes this, it's like, it's very much measured from the heart. So it's fine. Doesn't matter. You can't mess this up. A teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of flour. You want an apple now, BRB snack time? You know what I like? Apple slices with peanut butter on top. To me, that's like top tier snack. Apple slices and peanut butter. All right, that's 1 tablespoon. She did say measured correctly and I didn't just then. Here, there's like a little bit less of a tablespoon. I'm not listening to this recipe. Anyway, I like apples and peanut butter. That's good. A teaspoon of cinnamon. I gotta break out the new cinnamon. Oh God, where did I put it? Oh, here. Okay. You can't do apples because of the texture. That makes sense. A lot of people struggle with that. Too crunchy? Yeah. Oh, that one doesn't fit. That's okay. I last used this teaspoon measure for cinnamon. That's a heaping teaspoon. That's the spirit. Oh wait, but we have extra apples, so we gotta add a little bit extra cinnamon. You know? We did more than they said. Where did you go? I think they only said an 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg. Yeah, an 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. All right, I can do that too. A little tiny bit. I don't think my mom usually puts nutmeg in this either, but I'll put a little bit. That'll be good. And then we need 1 tablespoon of butter. I think that's gonna need to be melted, right? Dice the tablespoon of butter into 12 small pieces and place 1 piece on top of the filling in each pie. That's not how mom does it. I'm not gonna do it like that. That doesn't sound right. I'm just gonna melt the butter and put it in there and we'll mix it all up. Yeah, we're trusting mom's recipe. So that recipe I linked in the chat, don't worry about it. We're winging this. I already added flour, which was an odd decision. You know what this kind of looks like? This kind of looks like when I make potato tacos. Except instead of potatoes and like chili powder, it's apples and cinnamon. But it looks very similar right now. At this stage of the recipe, you think it looks like croutons? Maybe a little bit. That's so funny. Okay, she said 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter. Where's my... Oh. That's salted butter, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay. It's fine. It'll be totally fine. All right, let's get a tablespoon, which appears to be just a sliver off the end. That doesn't seem like enough. I'm gonna do, well, no, stop, Kayla. That much butter. I'm gonna melt this. Oops, there's an apple in there. Oh, here we go. Put it inside. That doesn't seem like enough. This is mom's recipe. And like I said, measure with your heart, you know? Why is it white? Oh, because this is plant-based butter. This brand just looks like that. I'll get a little bit more. We were using Earth Balance earlier, and that one's yellow. Okay. I'll melt that in the microwave for a little bit. This butter is made out of coconut oil, cultured cashew milk, filtered water, sunflower oil, sunflower lecithin, and sea salt. Compared to the Earth Balance one is vegetable oil blend. So it's palm oil, canola oil, soybean oil, flaxseed oil, also water and salt. And it has a little bit of soy protein isolate, olive oil, soy lecithin, lactic acid. And also annatto extract for color. Interesting. Well, there you go. It's oil. Plant-based butter. Yeah, Earth Balance is very margarine coated, essentially. Because it kind of just is like that. All right, here's some melty butter. Mix, mix, mix. Earth Balance doesn't sound as good. Yeah, Earth Balance is definitely better for baking, but it's not as tasty. So that's why I use, like this one, to me, the Miyoko's butter tastes like butter. Like it tastes like real butter. The Miyoko's one is like more stable. So it's better for like, I don't know, sticking it in your pie crust and stuff like that. Yeah, palm oil is controversial and bad. They put palm oil in so much. Like, basically everything. Not everything. They put palm oil in all kinds of stuff. You'll see palm oil in, like, even Oreos have palm oil, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's in so much food. It's really hard to avoid. If you start looking for it and start trying to avoid it, you're going to be shocked by how much it's in. Yeah, Girl Scout cookies, literally it's in everything. Oh no, I'm not pescatarian. I don't eat fish, Kia. I've actually never eaten fish in my life. Kind of scares me. All right, that's nice, buttery, delicious, cinnamony apples. That actually smells really good. I mean, you can imagine. Oops, sorry. Let me put this back in the fridge. I totally like butchered the, that's okay. I'm gonna use this tomorrow anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, anyway, so palm oil, the practices in getting palm oil are pretty unethical, but I mean, like, it's in so many things, and also a lot of things are unethical. So with anything, do your research, balance what you can, you know. You're just one person, so do what you can. Okay, put that back, put this back. I think that in the pie crust that I made for these apple ones, I think I put too much water in it. So I am a little bit worried about that, but it'll be fine. We'll deal with it. It'll be fine. And this one has been in the fridge for a lot longer, so that'll help too. Okay, let me get my pie mat back out. See, I left it just in case I needed it. I just left it in there. Okay, I'm gonna get some more flour. Did Dan get yeeted? Oh my. He said he was gonna go upstairs and edit, but then he also said he might read, so I don't know what he's doing. I'm kind of jealous. Oh, also, how long has that been in there? Oh, perfect. We were supposed to check on this after 30 minutes, and it's been 29. Okay, they said to just, we're supposed to watch out in case the crust starts to burn. It looks okay right now, so we'll just keep an eye on it. But yeah, it's been 29 minutes since the pie's been in there. Took us a while with the apples. Yeah, I have two ovens. This is an oven with the stove on top, and that is a microwave and an oven. When we did the kitchen, basically instead of choosing to put just like a stove top, like, you know, people put like just a stove top in the counter. I was like, I'll buy a slide-in oven instead, so then I could have 2 of them, because sometimes, like right now with Thanksgiving, it's nice to have space to cook lots of things. I'm not using it tonight, but tomorrow they'll both be on. Yeah, it's really useful. It was also cheaper to put a slide-in oven than it was to put like a countertop stove top, but obviously that's because I also had bought a wall oven, which I didn't have to do, but I've used it a lot. So it has come in very handy over the years. 2 years that I've lived here. Not that long, but I intend to be here for a very long time, so sorry. Yeah, strawberry shorts. I convinced my parents to have me host Thanksgiving, because that way nobody cooks a turkey. I don't mean to project my opinions onto people. However, I like to cook. I got space in my house to cook, and I don't want to cook a turkey. I don't want anyone to have a turkey. I don't want to be around a turkey. So Thanksgiving's here, and there's no turkey. And my family doesn't actually care, so it works out nice. Okay, this actually doesn't matter as much how it gets rolled out. Like, it doesn't need to be a perfect circle or anything, because we're just going to cut this into smaller circles to put into the mini pies. So it's okay if it's kind of an oval. And we are probably going to need to roll this out a couple times. And that's okay too. So, hi shrimp. Hold on. Come here, buddy. Oh. Wait, hold on, shrimp. Just give me a sec. Oh God. Here's my giant cat. Shrimpy! You want to look, everybody? Isn't he huge? I know. If I picked up one of the other ones, you'd be like, what the heck? Because he's like twice as long as them and twice as tall. I think he might be a panther, genuinely. And I found him outside, so he could be. Yeah, he's like the same size as my torso. Thanks, buddy. Okay, you can go. Isn't he cute? That's not a shrimp, he's huge. I know, it's funny that out of all of them, so if in case you're new to my channel, we found a mom and her 3 kittens in a storm drain outside of my parents' house back last summer. And so we took them all in. We took care of them all while they were still too young to leave mom, because they were about 5 weeks old at the time. And then I adopted 2 of them. My parents took mom and the other baby. I can show you the other baby, hold on. Hi, baby. This is the little one, and you can tell. Wait, sorry, Sunny. She doesn't like to be held as much, but you can see how much smaller she is. But this is his sister. Her name is Sunny, and his name is Shrimp. But look, you see, she's much littler. And she doesn't want to be held, so she's being really nice, letting me hold her like this. And I stole her out of her cat tree. Yeah, she had her claws out. She said, put me back down. I don't want this. Okay, washing my hands again. Back we go. I don't know where Snap is right now. She might be upstairs. Otherwise, I'd show you that one too. Yeah, those are my kittens that are now like a 1.5 years old. Not so much a kitten anymore. You had an owl on your porch all day? Oh, that's so cool. I think owls are so cool. I'm jealous. All right, so for this, I'm trying to decide. Maybe these cups would be good. No, that's too big. Wait. I feel like I used these last time because that's like a little bit smaller. I think that'll be a reasonable size. Let's just cut one and we'll test it, right? And if it's too big, then we'll just roll it out again and do it again. That might actually be too thick. The dough is too thick. Oh my God. Guys, there was a cat hair in my dough. And that's my own fault because I held a bunch of cats up on top of the dough. So I should have seen that coming. There's no excuse. Oh, let me check on this again. That's okay for now. All right. Well, you did just hold the kittens, yeah. That'll do it for sure. All right, let's see how that is. Okay, that is more like it. And then we would just press that into the little tin. It's like a little bit too big, but I don't have a cup that's a better size, so we'll make as many of these as we can. It's just extra protein, ew. Hey, like we've all discussed, this is just what happens. We got cats everywhere. We shouldn't act surprised. Have I made that too thick? I think it might actually even still be too thick. I'm gonna do it again. It's okay. It is what it is. These are little tiny mini pies, so it's gotta be thin. Okay. Okay. I need a little bit more this flour. Sure. That'll do it. How many mini pies am I making? I don't know. However many we can make. These are sort of meant to be like, I'm picturing that these will be something that we snack on like during the day. I put the apples in raw and bake these. I know that when you make like an apple pie, you usually cook them on the stove first. But with these, they kind of are like a little bit crunchy still when they're done. And that's on purpose. I don't like squishy apples, so I'm trying to make this something that I will actually still eat. Well, that rolled out way nicer than the other pie crust. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The other one was so much worse. Yeah, I don't really like them when they get super gooey. So I want to have a little bit of a bite to it, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'll start putting them in this corner so you can see. Why do I feel like that's still the same thickness? Whatever, it doesn't matter, it's fine. We're just committing to it now. The thing in the oven is our pumpkin pie, and it has to cook for an hour. So it's gonna be in there for a little bit. I've checked on it a couple times just to see if the crust is burning, and it seems okay for now, so we'll just keep an eye on it. That one's a bit thinner, and only on part of the side. Okay, cool. Well, I like pie crust. Oh, your family doesn't cook the filling first? That's a good sign. Honestly, I probably would like that better. I really don't like apple pie. There's something about cooked apples that just is icky to me. I say as I make these. But yeah, it's just not really my favorite thing. Hey, Emerson! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I'm making mini apple pies. We got a pumpkin pie in the oven. I hope you had a good stream. What time is it? 5:30? Okay. We're talking about how we don't like apple pie while we sit here and make these apple pies. Raiders, what are your thoughts on apple pie? This is a really important question. Please tell us. Oh, you put raisins in your apple pie filling. That's interesting. I've heard of people doing that before. I'm the wrong person to ask because I don't make them. But it's one of your favorite pies. Uh-oh. Guys, I don't think I can be friends with Emrys anymore. This is really awkward. Like, what do you do when you realize that you have like a fundamental disagreement over something important like this? You know? Oh, it's your least favorite. Oh, okay, perfect. Thanks, Emrys, for totally telling me the truth just now. I'm so glad to hear it. Cat hair, apple pie. Hey, listen, don't tell anybody about that. There totally was not any cat hair on this earlier. What cat hair? I'm not really sure what you're on about. These middle pieces are too thick. It's okay. Let me check on this real quick. I think that at a certain point soon, we're gonna need to put some foil on the edges of the pumpkin pie so that the edges don't burn. But here's the last one. Wait, hold on. Look what we've got. I'll be careful with this one so I don't get any cat hair on anything. We've seen the trifecta. All 3 cats now. We saw Shrimp and Sunny a second ago. Here's the other one. This is Grumpy Snap. She's 16. She didn't grumble at me just then, so that was nice of her. Wash my hands again. Okay. Are you gonna help us cook? Is that what you've come to do? Perhaps? No. She's just gonna stare at me. Well, the thing is, Christine, she doesn't look happy most of the time. She just kind of has a grumpy face. She just kind of looks like that. Even when she is happy, she just kind of has a bit of a grump to her. And I mean that with like the most love and respect. Like, she just is kind of grumpy looking. All right, I'll save that for a sec. I might move these out of the way. I'm thinking that I might, this is a sort of unhinged behavior, but I'm just gonna roll this up for a sec too. I'll come back to that. I think I might take the pumpkin pie out and put foil on the edges. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but how do you put foil, how do you, I can't speak. How do I put foil on it then if not taking it out, you know? Okay. Oh, here, look. Christmas. That's good. All right, halfway through. I'm taking her out. Oh, it is starting to look good. Let's get the foil on it. Yeah, we have to be very careful to not burn ourselves as we do this. Ugh. I don't want to do this at all. I don't like this task. This is very stressful. I think when I did this last time, I didn't do a very good job. You can use the oven mitts. Yeah, I could, but I think if I guess I can press it down more. I don't want to touch the pie with it by accident, so. All right. This is ridiculous. How do people do this? So the reason we're doing this is so that the crust doesn't get too dark. We don't want the crust to burn. So we're like adding some foil partway through to help protect the crust. Yeah, I've never really thought about a pie crust cover, but I guess that makes sense that they exist. I feel like I don't make pie enough to justify a purchase of a pie crust cover. That does sound like a handy tool. That's not very good, is it? Well, it's better than nothing. I'm just gonna put it back. And we'll say it's fine. Okay, stay. Oh my god, it's coming off. Oh, whatever, it's fine. It has to be in there for another 15 minutes. So, okay. Nice. Let's continue. Get these back out. And then I take this back out again. Pie is stressful. Oh yeah, you know what? I would like to have some of those like baking weights. Cause I made a pie just last week and I have rice. I literally have, like, I saved it in this container because I made a pie last week and I used rice to like put in the crust when I baked it the first time. I don't have any of those like baking weights that they have, you know? I just have rice in a container. So, I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of lovely expert gadgets like that, but I don't have them. Yeah, if it works, right? And it's fine, so. All right, let's roll this one out. Doesn't bake pie that much, has baked 3 types of pie in a week. Okay, this is an abnormal amount of pie for me. I'll probably make like 4 pies in a year, and I've made 3 of them this week. Oh, I put the rice like in a piece of parchment, Christine. So I put parchment at the base of it, and then I put the rice inside of the parchment. So then I could lift the parchment and all the rice out, and it wouldn't like be a ricey pie crust. Which it worked, but they do make weights for that reason on purpose too, huh? Oh yeah, beans too would be good for that. Same thing, same purpose. You only know of pie weights from watching Bake Off. Hey, don't we all? I made a banoffee pie last week because of Bake Off. They had to make banoffee pie for their technical challenge, and I was like, that sounds good. And Dan really likes banoffee pie, and I had never had one. It's like banoffee, like banana toffee, and it's basically like pie crust, and then you put banana slices on top of a layer of caramel, and then you put like cream on top. So it's just bananas, cream, and caramel. Can't really go wrong. It's pretty good. Okay. I would like to get enough to fill this entire thing. I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see. We can at least get most of it full. Damn, seems like a banoffee guy. He liked it. And I made it for my whole family. Like my parents came over and ate it because I had extra. Oh, boo, I rolled that out bad. You can't stand cooked bananas. Oh, it's not cooked. You only cook the pie crust. And then you just make caramel like on the stove. And then you put the caramel on the base, put the bananas on it, and then you put it in the fridge to set. So you don't bake the bananas. They're like fresh bananas with caramel and cream. So, please say banoffee in a British accent. Oh, I don't know. Can someone get Dan? We need him to speak. Can someone tell him? Dan, come say banoffee, please. I bet it won't be as like, I don't know, dramatic of a word as we think. The way I said, can someone get Dan? As if like one of you is gonna do it. He's in my house. And I said, can someone get Dan? Wait, he's coming. I heard him on the stairs. Dan?
I stopped so you know I was coming.
Oh, thank you. He said I stomped so you would know I was coming.
I'm told you're believing me?
No, we need you to say, did someone actually get you?
Yes.
So who got you?
Christine.
Christine messaged you?
Yes.
So when I said, can someone get Dan, they actually did.
Yes.
Come here.
What?
You know that pie that I baked last week?
Yes.
What was it called?
Banoffee.
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 Mm.
Banoffee?
Look at my apple pie filling. It's on this. Oh, it's there.
I can't see it.
Okay, sorry.
Just looks like a bowl.
It is a nice bowl.
How's it going?
That one's a little smaller, but that's okay.
So it's going well?
Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough to fill this entire tray, but I think that's okay.
That's perfectly fine.
We'll have one row that has none, but that's okay. And the pumpkin pie has to cook for like 10 more minutes, and then it's done.
Yay! Do you think it's gonna be good?
Yeah, I have a good feeling about that pumpkin pie. Well, I mean, we've made it multiple times in the past, so it's always turned out all right. Raven, you know, is there a recipe for the pie that I'm doing right now? I would say not really. There is one, and I linked it in the chat, but I didn't listen to it because I'm mostly just doing what my mom has always done when she's made this in the past, which is different from what the recipe says. But I put one there as a placeholder, and there's a recipe for the pie crust. But for the pies, the mini pies themselves, kind of winged it.
To be fair, apple pie
some of
filling
these
is
early
quite
ones
simple.
are way thicker than these ones.
Yeah, you started getting more.
But that's okay.
You were quite liberal with your pie crusts early on.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start filling them. So in here, there's like apples, cinnamon, butter, sugar, and like the tiniest bit of nutmeg. But the recipe said, Dan, get this.
Mm-hmm.
The recipe was like, put a tiny sliver of butter on top of each filling.
Why?
Like, don't put any in there and just put like a little bit of butter on top of each pie. And I thought that was like, I don't know, so I just melted it and mixed it in there. Because what my mom does is she mixes it in with the butter.
I mean, I've never heard anyone to put a piece of butter on top.
Yeah, so this is what I have always done when my mom makes it. And I didn't cook these apples first. I also didn't peel them, because that's how my mom makes it. I kind of like them being a little bit crunchier for these mini apple pies. But
Kayla will maybe eat one of these because she doesn't like cooked fruit.
yeah, I don't like apple pie. That's how we do it. So I'm going to have too many apples.
Kayla keeps making things she doesn't like.
I like the pumpkin pie.
That's true.
Okay. And it doesn't matter how many apples you put in there. You just do as many as you want. Okay?
Is that what you wanted me to say, Banoffee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you editing or are you reading?
Editing.
Oh.
Slowly.
Have you not finished it yet?
No, because I keep getting distracted.
By what?
Just the internet. So I'm doing a really bad job at editing.
Okay. Well, good luck, Dan. I'll see you in a bit.
It's okay.
Distracted with what? Just generically the internet.
Yeah.
We've all been there. In fact, I bet half of these people are experiencing that right now.
Well, that's what they're doing, hanging out in your
I know, I'm like, how many of you have things you need to do tonight? And what are you doing? You're watching somebody make mini apple pie with no recipe. Oh, hi, Dad. How are you? I'm making mini apple pies. The pumpkin pie's in the oven. I think I might have started saying this and not finished it, but I thought that my family and I would just eat these tomorrow, like during the day, while we were cooking, as like a fun little treat. And then the pumpkin pie is like the real dessert, you know? These are bonus dessert. That's my plan. Okay, I'm gonna need to go through and add like maybe a couple individual pieces in some of these, just to really finish it off. Because we're gonna have a bunch of extra, and some of them are a bit small. Is that cooked fruit, Susie? I know, shocker, right? Okay, it's pre-dessert dessert. See, it's a holiday, bonus dessert, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna have, oh geez. The main course tomorrow is a roasted cauliflower, but there will be many things like bread, mashed potatoes, you know, all the classics. A couple more in this one. I still hear Dan. What are you? Are you just standing in the corner? Oh, you're hanging out with Sunny.
Playing.
Sunny likes to play on the stair railing. She's
loving it.
Not on the stair railing, that sounds scary. She likes to like poke her head out through the stair railing, like she's up high on the stairs and you're like on the floor, hasn't gone up yet. She likes to play from there. She'll like let you pet her and she runs around on the stairs a little bit.
It's
kind of cute. She does like it. Not in like a dangerous way. In like a she's safe and just hanging out, you know? Me saying she plays on the stairs sounds really bad, but it's fine, I promise. Okay. I gotta go through and try and make sure there's enough apple in every single one of these, don't I? Maybe we can add some extra at the tops and stuff. There we go. One more in that one. Some more in these.
Have some to show.
You have what? Oh, you got Sunny?
I've got someone to show.
I was able to show all 3 of them today.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. Come on in, Tiny. I was telling Mom she doesn't want to be held. All you can see is your eyes and your claws. It makes you look scary.
Do you want to say anything to them?
You want to speak? No, she doesn't want to speak. Sorry, everyone. She doesn't want to hang out with you. Okay.
That's because I held her for too long.
Yeah, she very politely
That's
asked.
what I was
She
waiting for her to
politely asked to be
complain.
put down.
I was waiting for her to complain.
She
so
makes
you'd
that
hear
little
her.
like noise. I always think of it as her being like,
these.
please. But I kind of wanted those.
Okay.
My cousin had like a bunch of these really nice chips that she was giving out as
And popcorn.
and popcorn that she was giving out as like favors when we were leaving her wedding.
They had so many.
They had loads of them too. Thought that was kind of nice. Chips are a good idea to like hand to people as they're walking out because everybody could use a little snack. Do you think I have enough?
Who are you asking?
You, them, everybody. They're like barbecue chips. They're pretty good.
No,
What's
those
the?
ones are just sea salt.
Oh, those are just sea
The
salt.
ones I had were barbecue.
They're like Carolina kettle chips because they're from North Carolina.
We're gonna have some pistachios instead.
That's good too.
You're asking me what if they're full enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a bunch of extra apples. I overdid it.
You can just eat it as cereal.
You want it?
Nope.
Like a little snack? You said you wanted a snack. There you go.
That's true. I did say that. Okay. Bye.
There's one more that needs some? You think so? Oh, you're looking at it from a different angle than me, aren't you?
I mean, maybe this one here has less than every other one,
Oh, okay.
and maybe the first one as well. Then.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the one above. Maybe this one as well, right there,
Yeah, it needs like,
in the nook and cranny.
yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's flour in those apples. It's just like raw flour in there. I didn't think about that part. Interesting point that you make. You're not supposed to eat raw flour, that's dangerous. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's cute. I like these as like a fun little treat. There's also a bunch of like, we could probably try to put some of this liquid in them, huh? Because we have the stuff at the bottom. And that's like the butter and stuff. Butter and like spices. Am I gonna try one? Yeah, I'll eat one of these. I've made these lots of times in my life, and my mom always makes them, and these are like the most tolerable apple pie to me. I'm not really an apple pie person, but this is like a little bite, and the apples aren't too mushy, They don't get cooked for that long, and you don't cook them in advance or anything. So these aren't so bad to me. Okay. It's like a big apple pie that's full of just like apple goo. Ugh, disgusting. I'm really stalling with this, aren't I? Doing like everything I can to, oh, this one needs more. That one's a bit small. There. A couple extra pieces in that one. Okay. I think we're ready. So this is where I guess the recipe comes in. Oh, and hey, the pumpkin pie is ready in 10 seconds. So that works out. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in? Vanilla extract. You were supposed to put vanilla in this. I didn't. So that's my bad. But that's okay. It's fine. How high? So this wants the oven to be higher. I'll just raise it up now. Let's look and see how this pumpkin pie is. Oh, that actually turned out really well. Hold on. Let me take the foil off and I'll show you. And then I'll stick those in the oven once it's hot. Oh my gosh. So the inside of this is gonna be jiggly because we're gonna set it in the fridge overnight. But look at that. It's perfect. That's so nice. Bulldoze and start over. Could you imagine? Okay, let's just have that sit so it can start cooling, and then I'll leave it in the fridge. Unfortunately, we can't like cut into it and eat it today, because we're gonna want to have it tomorrow after it's been set. But nice. It turned out really well. It's like the perfect size. The crust looks okay. The crust is the perfect height. Who knew? I was worried about it being too tall as well, but it actually worked out. I am very excited about that. All right, I'll deal with this later. I hate cleaning this. That's the only problem with this thing. It's super nice, and it does keep your counter clean, but I hate cleaning this. It's a real pain. I'm just gonna put these in. Everyone say goodbye. Goodbye. In we go. The recipe called for them being cooked at a slightly higher temperature than my mom usually cooks them at. For like kind of a while, but I'm sure it's okay. I'll cook them in there for 15 minutes first. She said 18 to 23, but we'll check after 15. That'll be good. Okay. Now what? Now we gotta think about, those were the two main desserts that I wanted to do. Yeah, and since they're small, they'll cook fast. They're also, that's true, they're smaller than the ones in the recipe even. Let me put them in for like 12 minutes for now. Okay, so I was thinking about starting to do like some prep work for other things that we need for Thanksgiving. Because we're having, let me look at my list. Hold on. So we're having the roasted cauliflower, but we don't need to prep that right now. I don't need to like cut off the leaves from the cauliflower now. We're having bread. There's gonna be mashed potatoes. I don't really need to chop that. There's gonna be Brussels sprouts, but do I want to deal with that? I don't know. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. I just took my pumpkin pie out. You put yours in. That's funny. Good timing. Yeah, that is the box of celebrations. We were talking about this earlier. We actually don't have them in the US, but we got these for Dan. It's little candies. That is a Dairy Milk Advent calendar for Dan too. They have like Maltesers, Bounty, Twix, Milky Way. They even have like Snickers and stuff. Very British, this thing. Same with this. So, Yeah, they have the Cadbury Heroes too, which are another one of those things like celebrations, but anyway, that's for Dan. Merry Christmas. They don't sell this here either. I bought this from a website called, what is it, British Food Depot or something? It's like run by some expats that have moved to the US from the UK, and they sell stuff like this, and you buy it online, because Dan can't get this here, and they don't really even have like, I don't know, you can't just get like a cheap Cadbury Dairy Milk advent calendar in America. Like, I don't know, the advent calendars that you see in America more often than not are like random brands, and they're not really like, I don't know, like this kind of thing. So I bought it on there for him. It's also not that expensive. I thought this would be like $15 or something. I think they're supposed to be really cheap, and I paid like $6. And also you can't get like proper Cadbury in America. It's like weird American Cadbury, isn't it? I don't know. So anyway, poor Dan has to be in Florida for Thanksgiving. Not for Thanksgiving, he doesn't care about that. For Christmas. Yeah, that would be like 3 pounds is what it's supposed to be like, right? I don't know. That's true about World Market. Is there a World Market here? The only one I can think of might have closed. Yeah, the one that I can think of definitely closed. Sanford and Winter Garden. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? There is a World Market in Sanford. Maybe we could go try that at some point. Tampa has one. Oh, they have one online too. That's good. Winter Garden's probably easier to get to. World Market. Let me look it up again. The cats are running around. Sunny's inside of the little like tree cubby. She never goes in there. I haven't been to one of these in ages. This is like a really niche reference, but somebody here is gonna get it. Didn't there used to be a World Market in Waterford Lakes? And I'm pretty sure that's the one that closed. So somebody in Orlando is gonna be like, yeah. But yeah, I haven't been to one since that happened, and that was like a long time ago. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There was one. Okay, so I'm not imagining it. Yeah, I think that's the one that I've been to. But it's been a long time. You bought a chocolate orange advent calendar. You know what? I don't like chocolate orange. Is that drama? I don't know. To me, yuck. Yuck. You had a Kinder Bueno advent calendar? That sounds good too. Those are good. They said gasp. There's a combination of gasps, but also sames. We should do a poll about chocolate orange. Yes or no? Like those Terry's chocolate oranges. Ick. Ick. That's not for me. Let me check out this again. Guys, the apples are gonna fall out of those. Oh, I got a stream advent calendar. I actually got a couple. In past years, I've bought like kids advent calendars for stream. This year, I bought a couple of them on Etsy. Like somebody made them. So I don't really know what to expect, but it's like somebody made and wrapped a bunch of little packages. So we'll have like some fun surprises. And one of them is for cats. That one's 12 days though, but that's okay. So we have a couple of options for advent calendars this year for stream. I like to do it like over the whole month of December on stream. It's kind of a fun way to start the stream. Okay, how's the poll? Okay, 54% yes to orange chocolate, 46% no. But Christine, did you make this poll? You're like subconsciously sending them messages with the yes with multiple S's. You're a scammer. You've made it. It's not true. It can't be correct. Anyway, it's very split. 54% says yes, but that's not a very high percentage. So you don't win that much, Chad. I don't remember if Dan likes it or not. I'm not sure. I think my parents do. I can't remember that either. Anyway, doesn't matter. You're just wrong, Kayla, sorry. Okay. Okay. I'm stalling like so bad right now because I don't want to start anything else. Let's chop. We should chop. Okay. How about... I'm gonna we shall begin preparing celery. This seems like a massive pain, but that's our plan. I will begin by chopping this. This will be for stuffing. I don't even like stuffing. Chocolate orange, no bias. Oh, it's 50-50 exactly. No, it just turned 51%. 51% yes. That is really hit or miss. People really do have differing opinions on that chocolate orange stuff, huh? That's so funny. Okay, let me get another cutting board out. I have a big one. This will be good. We shall use this. And then rinse the knife. I guess I only used the knife to cut apples, didn't I? So it doesn't matter that much. Stuffing for what? Oh, just to have like on the side at dinner. I don't think, Dad, do you like stuffing? Make ants on a log for funsies. Do I have any raisins? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I won't make you watch the camera small because I'm just gonna clean this celery first. Ants on a log is where you put like peanut butter and raisins on a piece of celery. I love peanut butter on celery too. Like, that's a delicious little snack. I would eat that right now as a little snack. I'm gonna chop that. Maybe I should just chop the edges off it now. Probably could have started by doing that, huh? Yeah, I do apples too. We were talking about that when I was chopping the apples earlier. Apples and peanut butter, and then like celery and peanut butter is so good. Dan thinks that's weird, but my mom always used to make it for us when we were younger, so I like it. I'm not a huge fan of the raisin part, personally. Like, that's not really my preference. Celery and cream cheese. Oh, I don't know if I've had that. That's an interesting one. Let me pull these all apart. Ooh, that one snapped in half. Okay. There we go. Apples with cheese. I used to like that kind of thing too. I don't know if I ever had it with cream cheese though. Oh yeah, so stuffing, that's actually a good point in case you never heard of it before. People, it's like, this one's kind of wiggly wobbly, but that's fine. They make it with like bread and vegetable. The number of towels I have gotten out today, my goodness. Let me look one up, I'll show you. I think people put it inside of turkey. Ick, not me. They just put it on the table here. But it's like, can you see this? Oh, here. Wait. It's like bread and spices and some vegetables, and you bake it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. It's like a savory bread pudding. There you go. That's a good point. Like the basic stovetop box stuffing. That makes sense. Yeah, it's not bad. You always eat the box stuffing? Yep. You describe stuffing to your foreign friend as good wet bread. Ew. And that makes sense that it would be different in different parts of the country. I could see that too. And even like within your family, people probably make it differently. You know, like grandma will have her stuffing recipe, won't she? So. Your mom makes a good one. Now, I see, you guys are making me hungry. This is like, now we're making dinner food. And it's also like dinner time, so. Okay. No, I don't have anything special for the cats for Thanksgiving. You know what they could have? Hold on. Happy Thanksgiving to the cats. They can have this meat juice. Literally, that's what this is. Chicken and creamy gravy, chicken broth, chicken, dried egg. Yuck. Meat juice for the kittens. Happy holidays. It's like a meat smoothie. We call them Go-Gurt in our house because it's kind of like those like Go-Gurt yogurt tubes. Yeah, cats really like those. You can't go wrong. If you want to like convince a cat to like you, buy it some of those. That's the Tiki Cat brand. They also, oops, hold on. There's also a brand called Churu that is good. They might even sell Churu at your local grocery store. I'm trying to decide. I think they need a little bit more time. I'm gonna put those in for like, that was 12 minutes. They said up to 18 to 23, but those are for bigger ones. I'm gonna put it in for a couple more minutes and we'll see where it takes us. Okay. Soup tubes, oh my gosh. Soup tubes is a funny word for it as well. That's hilarious. Yeah, anyway, my cats really like those. Everybody does. They'll even, like Shrimp is quite scared of most everything and most people. And Shrimp, I'm just gonna put this off to the side and deal with it later. But like Shrimp will even eat those when they're fed to him by like my brother who's pet sitting or whatever. And usually he's scared of everybody, so it's a good bribery tactic. Yeah, and those are good, honestly, to get cats to take meds. Like, if you have a cat who's quite picky and it's hard to give them pills and stuff, if they have, like, the powdered medication, if you mix it into a little bit of that Churu stuff, a lot of times they'll eat it. We were having some luck with that when my parents' cat Pogi was sick. He passed away from cancer last year, but it was really hard to get him medication, and he was okay with eating the powdered stuff inside of the Churu sometimes. Only sometimes though, because he was so sick, but better than nothing. Okay. Let's get all of these chopped. Let's see. What a journey. I've never chopped celery on stream before, have I? I might save myself some of this because I might eat some of it now. I'm like, we're combining stuff for girl dinner. I've got extra apples out. I can save some celery for myself. There you go. Oh, thank you, Hannah. I really appreciate you saying that. That's really sweet of you. I'm gonna look again. Yeah, they'll be done soon. I might even rotate the pan. Hold on. We got mini apple pies in there. Switch it around. Okay. How long did I say? Oh, that's 21 more seconds. That's not very long. Would I ever cook dinner on stream? I don't know. I've never done that. We've pretty much only ever done like baking, like dessert and stuff on stream. I hadn't really ever thought about like cooking. Because a lot of the, oh boy. A lot of the time when we do these baking streams, it's like we're prepping for something. Like, oh, my parents are coming over and we're gonna cook for them. I think we need like a minute more. I've decided. Okay, after that, I'll take them out. The celery chopping ASMR. It is kind of good, isn't it? I don't know what it sounds like for you. I can't hear my own stream. Excited for the book stream? I'm excited for the book stream too. We're having an interesting stream weekend, huh? I guess only Wednesday, but on Sunday, we're gonna do a reading stream. Which is literally like, we're gonna read together. All of us. It's gonna be kind of a silent stream. We'll put on a timer and we'll like read for 40 minutes and then talk for 10 minutes. But we're going to do a reading stream this weekend. So that'll be interesting. If you want to come hang out, that'll be on Sunday afternoon. Afternoon Eastern time, at 1 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday. And I'm going to read a book called Remarkably Bright Creatures. But you can read whatever you want. Are you going to read with us, Dad? You can join us. Okay, I'm going to take those out. Oh, geez. I'm going to save that for later. Look at how many apples I have. Ah. I need to save that for later. Okay, let me show you these. Where's my... All right. Sounds like more pies are needed. Maybe. I don't think we have enough. Okay, so they're just kind of cute. Little mini... Wait. Go this way. Oh, I'm stuck. Kind of cute little mini apple pies. So it's just a little bit of pie crust and then some cinnamony apples on top. You really can't go wrong. Oh no, I'm not going to read you a book. We're all going to read on our own. That would be awkward, me reading it out loud. And also, you can't really join the stream late then if I was reading it out loud. And also, isn't that stealing? Like from the author? No, we'll read on our own together. People do stuff like that, like co-working streams like that a lot, where they'll literally like stream themselves at work. But, you know, you don't see their screen or anything. And it's nice because it's good for like accountability because you're all working together at the same time. Like body doubling, basically. Anyway, if you want to join, you can. You don't have to. It will be a little bit of a different stream than normal. That's why it's like a bonus thing. Thought it would be kind of fun to try. Those are kind of a funky shape. I do have some funky offcuts though that I could eat if I wanted to. I'm trying to like think about how much I want to save for myself as a snack. Christine, I'll be live, I think, for like 3 hours. We'll see. I'm gonna give myself some wiggle room to, if I feel like it's going really bad or if it's weird, I might stop. I'm gonna save these for myself. I want to eat them. But, yeah, I don't know. I think probably like 3 hours, maybe more, 4, I don't know. We'll kind of see how it goes. But, oh, I have already decorated for Christmas, Hanny. I got my Christmas tree up. I've got some little trees there. Oh, you can't see it. You can't catch me. I don't know. I got my stuff out, though. I got my decorations ready. No, we won't be like spoiling the books or anything, Kate. No. We won't talk about it out loud. What I'm gonna do, I think, is I'll make some threads in our books channel in the Discord, because then if you wanted to read one of the books that we've like recommended, you could talk about it in that books channel after you've read it. But like, I wouldn't recommend going in there until after you've read it, otherwise you might get spoiled. But I won't like read a chapter and be like, guys, guess what I just read? In case I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to be like ahead of you and then spoil something. That would suck. So don't worry, it'll be fine. You can watch and you can partake without having to worry about spoilers for anything. Yeah, I'm like, guys, guess who just died in my book? That would be terrible. You have Priory checked out for the next couple weeks? I wish you luck, Miv. I wish you luck. I have a physical copy of that book because Hope gave me one because she had 2 for some reason. And she was like, Kayla, I can't have 2 of these books. Hold on, let me get it for you. This might take me a second because it's in my bedroom. So give me a second. I'm back, hold on. Yeah, I haven't read this yet. But Hope was like, Kayla, you gotta take this home with you. I can't have 2 of these. Because she lives in this like little apartment in New York City. She's like, there's no way I can have 2 of these on my shelf. This is valuable shelf space that's being taken up. But I haven't read it yet. I think I would like it, but I haven't read it yet. No, you cannot have 2 of these. No. No. It is quite big, so. It's a pretty cover. I like the orange. You have Priory and the prequel. That is a lot of space taken up. Oh, and that is a lot of space. It's only the first one, too. But isn't it nice? It was very kind of Hope to give this book to me. How many pages? That's a good question. Hold on. Oh, boy. There's a timeline at the end. I feel like I shouldn't look at that. 830 is how many pages. It is a big book. Everybody likes this one, though. 981, 899. Oh, I guess it depends what edition you have, right? That's a hardcover copy, so. Orange chocolate, no. Orange book, yes. Exactly. Exactly. All right, how are these looking? Do you think I can take one out? Yes, I can. Look at how cute that is. Wait. Look at how cute that is. We got this little apple pie. No soggy bottom. That looked good. I'm pleased with that, actually. I don't want to eat it, though. Ugh. I hate apple pie. Prue would be proud. Can you do it again? You were in ads. Oh, were there ads? Oh, here. I'll show you again. Cut into it, maybe? Oh, I guess we could do that. This is soggy. Ooh, that does look good, doesn't it? I'm like, I want to eat the crust, but I don't want to eat the apple. Can somebody get Dan? Is Christine still here? Oh, well, I put powdered sugar. Oh my god, that's actually a genius idea. Wait. Hold on. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Let's dust them with powdered sugar. That's gonna be so cute. Wait. Move this. Okay. Oh, it will absorb by tomorrow, won't it? If I put them on, if I put it on now, it'll like soak in, so they won't be as cute.
What?
I was thinking about dusting them with powdered sugar. Do you want to eat this?
Dusting them with celery?
Yes, I'm gonna put what I was thinking is I would put this celery on top of the pies. Doesn't that sound good?
Why have you cut celery?
For the stuffing. I thought I might as well chop now.
Oh.
No, I cut it for the pies. I was gonna put them in the pie. Here, eat this.
Confused.
I don't want to. Wait, no, come on screen.
Oh, you want me to be on screen?
Yep, come on.
I'm on screen. Hi, everyone.
Hopefully it's not too hot for you.
Well, now I have to wait.
He's pretty weak. Oh my god, please. Please calm down. They've been cooling for a while, like it's fine. I touched it with my bare hands.
It's hot.
Is it still too hot to eat? Why did you eat the whole? I thought I was gonna like bite into it.
No, because I would have gone everywhere. Let's go.
It is good?
Hmm.
Good, because I don't like them.
It's only hot right in the middle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
So
that
it's
was
approved?
good. Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, yeah, I can even touch the pan. That's fine.
Well, the pan's gonna dry quick, isn't it? For the middle.
Dry.
You
not
know what I
wet.
mean?
It was in the oven.
What do you mean?
Did you see my pie? This pie?
Yeah, I just saw it.
I can touch this too.
How long has it been out?
Here's the apple pie. I mean pumpkin pie. Here's the pumpkin pie.
Looks good.
This has been out for a while because those cooked for like 20 plus minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, it turned out pretty cute. It needs to set obviously, but
Does it need to go in the fridge?
yeah, but not yet. The bottom's still too warm. I don't want to put it on the glass fridge shelf.
I understand.
I'll leave it in the fridge overnight.
You gonna have a piece of celery?
It's pretty good.
No, I don't care about pumpkin pie that much.
I saved myself celery to eat with my dinner. I was gonna put peanut butter on it.
That's cute.
I actually saved pieces for myself.
That's funny.
Oh, do you want to try a piece of celery with the rest of the pie?
That's on you.
No, I don't want the pie, please. It actually smells gross to me.
Why? It's just apple. Apple and cinnamon smells bad to you?
No, it's the apple. It's the apple.
I know for a fact that it doesn't actually smell bad.
No, it does. When I smell the apple, it makes me feel like sick. It's gross.
I'm not gonna eat celery with it. That's crazy.
I was trying to be brave, but I like apple.
Be brave and try it. Just take a nibble.
It's the cooked apple. Can I just eat the crust?
No.
I'll eat the crust. The sauce is fine.
At least one piece of apple. At least one piece of apple. Eat the piece of apple that's teetering on the edge.
Actually, it's not bad.
All you had was the crust. That was really brave of her. She likes it.
I don't hate it as much as I thought I would.
It doesn't taste like apple.
No, it's better than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be way grosser than this.
Why do you think it's going to be grosser?
I don't know. I like really built it up in my head that it was going to be disgusting.
Yeah, that's the thing. You built it up in your head and you were adamant that you didn't want
like,
to try
when
it.
I smelled it, I was like, ew, I'm not eating that. But it's actually not bad. Well, there you go. I don't want the rest of it, though. Because ew. I'll have my pie tomorrow, but not that pie. That's for my sister. You're shook that I ate it. After all of the ranting that I used to do about hating cooked fruit on my YouTube channel, isn't that so annoying of me?
That is kind of annoying.
It is like pretty annoying of me. Like it was like a brand thing. Like, ew, why are you being so dramatic about cooked fruit?
Yeah.
I feel embarrassed when I look back on that.
Why?
This is like character development right now. Half-eaten ones for your sister. Yeah, Shanna can have this one. This piece right here. Oh, my apron says, wait, baking Christmas cheer.
It does say that.
Do you like it? And it has like a reindeer and a spatula. I got this for Christmas a couple years ago. I also have another one that looks like it's like Great British Bake Off, and it says like, what does it say?
I don't remember.
I think it says Star Baker on it, but maybe something else.
Maybe. Can I find it?
Yeah, it's in the closet in there. You also have one that says like head chef or something, and it's like got your name on it because your mom got it for you.
I don't wear it.
I left that one on the floor. He's gonna find it on the floor because I was like looking for the apron, and I just saw that one, and I was like, he's gonna go in the closet, and it's just on the floor. Yeah, the spatula is pretty big. Like compared to the reindeer's head, it is pretty big. I don't know. The closet is like kind of full. Like it's kind of a mess in that closet, so I don't know if I'll be able to find them very easily. Did you find mine or just yours?
No, I don't know where it is.
Hmm.
You can put a hook here and put them on.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but anyway.
I don't know where it is.
That's fine. Are you gonna show them yours?
No.
Are you embarrassed by yours?
No, I just didn't get it.
So why aren't you showing them?
Because I wanted your one.
Because he's embarrassed by his apron. I bet if I went in there, I would find it in 2 seconds.
Well,
do you want to
your
stand
one.
here and I'll look for it?
Try and find your one. I don't know where your one is. Hi everyone. Mine says Dan Head Chef on it. But it's plain black. It's quite boring to like show. It's not fun to show. And I also don't wear it. I forgot I had it. I'm not going to lie. What? Where was it? Where was
What
it?
did I say about how I would find it in 2 seconds?
Where was it? Are you going to answer my
It
question?
was in there. It was on the floor. It had fallen off.
There was nothing on the floor. I was looking for something brightly coloured on the floor. There was plastic bags and that was it. See, look, mine just says...
Oh, see? It says
What does it say?
Star Baker.
That one's cute. See,
It
mine
even
just
says it inside
Mine just says
the-
Dan, head chef. But I'm not going to wear one that says Dan on it, am I?
Why not?
I don't
Well,
need to
I'm
wear
not
it.
going to wear that one either, am I?
I don't need to wear it. I'll just wash my clothes if I get them dirty.
Star Baker. Yeah, I've used this one before for my streams. This is the one that I wear when it's not Christmas.
I like that one.
And this one I wear when it's Christmas.
I want to put it on.
Okay. But you're not the Star Baker.
Tie me.
You have to pull it up a little bit more. Come here. What, can you like pull it up?
What do you mean pull it up? That's it. Oh, wait, you can pull it. Wait.
Yeah, this one's like...
How does this work?
Is that the right height?
I don't know.
Well, I can't see.
I'm wearing like your pretty little dress. You don't have to cinch me in. There's no need for that. It feels too high. This is far too high. I'm being like choked out.
No, it's fine. You're taller than me, so you can actually see the word Star Baker when you have yours on. I can't see it on mine. You like it?
It won't cinch my waist because it's like here. My waist is here, so I can't be cinched. Unless I had it way lower.
Mine cinches my waist. I was showing
because
them
it's
how
correctly.
on
This
my
is
t-shirt,
correctly.
the only thing you can see is the Grim Reaper.
Actually, no. You've done it so you folded it so
yeah,
it's
I folded
higher.
it up.
Yours is different. Yours is different.
Well, we could fold your. Well, you don't want it to
No,
be higher. You want
I need
it
it
to
to
be
be
lower.
lower. I'm too tall for it.
I just pull down and it's on your neck.
I don't know how to. How did I loosen it? How did I
Well, it's tied now.
Oh.
Is that better?
Yeah, that feels like I'm not being choked.
The strings are uneven now.
That's your job to fix. You're tying it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if
You
I
don't
do
have
that...
to tie it again. Whoa!
See, because it's around your neck.
You don't.
Anyway, point is, he said he couldn't find it. I went in there, I found it immediately.
Legit, it wasn't in there.
Yeah, well, I never used to own an apron, Christine, and then I would do these baking streams and get made fun of for not having an apron. And then my mom was like,
an apron?
I know, but they used
like
to make
literally
fun of,
who
they'd
needs
be
an
like,
apron?
well,
Who is an apron for other than like a professional baker?
No, they would backseat bake so hard.
Yeah, and
they'd
they'd also
"You were so
complain that
stupid,
you're not
you
wearing
don't have an
gloves.
apron."
You're not wearing
Oh,
gloves. You
that
don't
was
have an
dumb.
apron. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. This is home baking.
Of course I don't have any gloves. That makes
We're
no
not
sense.
selling it. Who do you
But
think you are?
Anyway,
Anyway.
I would get made fun of for not having an apron, so then my mom got me an apron for Christmas. And then Dan's mom also got me an apron for Christmas, and then I had
You had
two
an apron
aprons.
era.
Well, because I got two that year for Christmas.
Yeah, you had an apron era.
And that was 2 years ago, and now I got two aprons. Anyway, I kind of like having an apron.
I like your aprons. They're good.
So it's worth it.
That's what I mean. Your aprons
But
are fun.
I wouldn't have bought the apron for myself.
No.
So, I like having it.
I mean, I guess there's a front pocket, but you don't use it.
Yeah, I don't use my front pocket. Wait.
You're supposed to... Wow! Look at that.
There you go.
Like a carpenter's belt.
Put my cinnamon in there. On my face. So there. It worked out. I'm glad I have my aprons. And you, I guess, were all right about that one. Earlier, somebody said something like, there was a first-time chatter, so they were trolling. But I was rolling out my pie crust, and I was stressed with my pie crust, because you know how I get about pie crust.
It's not just pie crust. If there's anything of stress, she made caramel recently, and she was so stressed. It was quite unnecessary, but I understood.
When I made that banoffee pie, you guys, like,
Guys, it was intense.
It was really intense.
And it wasn't that deep.
It
really
was
wasn't.
to me, though. Like, it was really intense.
It really wasn't that deep.
When I was rolling out the pie crust for that, I was like near tears. And then when the caramel was happening, I was so stressed out. Anyway, they came into my chat. They said something like, "You're teaching us how to," like, they're like, "Oh, you're making a pie on stream and you know how to roll out pie crust, idiot." Well, nice to meet you too. See, but they get weird in baking.
It's like you're like pretending you're a professional. Like, at what point did you say it's just the fact that you're in
I'm just a
the
girl.
baking category? Everyone just assumes you're gonna
I'm
be
a
like
Sims YouTuber. I don't know how to make
professional.
pie. I'm doing what I can. Anyway, it's kind of funny.
You're
How long
great.
should I be live for? I'm not in the mood. I want to eat dinner and then finish cooking more.
That's fine. I have nowhere near done, but that's fine. I'll just
You
finish
still
it.
haven't finished the
Just
video?
finish it on Friday.
Which video is it?
Christmas cabin.
Was that one long?
No,
Oh, you're just slow.
I'm just being slow.
Hmm.
I've not prioritized it because I can do it on Friday.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, this has been really fun, chat. I'm glad that we got to do some baking together. Well, that sea chocolate, you get it. Caramel is stressful because you're right. If it's not cooked enough, it won't set. If it's cooked too much, it burns. There's a very fine line with the caramel of how much you're supposed to cook it. He's starting to clean up. But there's a very fine line.
Kayla's left a mess.
I did make a big mess.
Where's
It's like a really big mess over there. I just put everything over there.
See, you know how Kayla cut the celery? She didn't put it in the bin.
Well, because I was gonna stop. I still want some of that. I'm gonna cut pieces off for me to eat.
Why didn't you just do
Please,
that when
I
you first
actually
cut
really
it?
like celery, so please just let me, don't touch it.
Oh
I'll
my
do
god,
that.
it's stressing me out. As the person who has to clean it, it's
But that's
stressing
not,
me out.
you don't clean the celery, that's my snack.
What do you mean I don't clean the celery?
That's my snack, that's mine. No touch. That's dinner. No, it's not. Okay, leave that out too, because I'm gonna need that.
Did you tell them how we went to Whole Foods?
Yeah, I was talking about how it was really stressful in there.
It wasn't that bad.
I thought it was really stressful.
I thought it was very interesting. I definitely felt like the people there dressed better.
Because they were fancy in the
They
Whole
were
Foods.
fancy. Like, everyone in there was like, they felt fancy.
Well, I was talking about how the coconut cream was like half the price at Whole Foods than it is at Publix.
That's weird to me.
I
mean,
know,
it
but
is
I
own
think
brand.
I think that sometimes with like some specialty things, you might have better luck in there. But with most things, it's more expensive. You know? But it felt fancy and very stressful when I was in Whole Foods.
Yeah, I kind of liked it, but it was a bit, I don't know, strange.
It didn't help that we were there on a Sunday before
It
Thanksgiving.
was really busy in there.
Oh, I haven't been to Air
And then
One.
we went to Publix afterwards, and it was like empty in there. It was like normal in
Yeah, there was
Publix,
nobody
but it
in
was so
Publix.
busy in Whole Foods.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Trader Joe's is very stressful. That place is too busy. Everybody's at Trader Joe's. Everybody. There's nowhere to park.
Yeah,
like,
they only have 2 of them in Orlando.
and they're both
and
like
they're
that. There's nowhere to
both
park. It's a
so
nightmare.
Busy.
Hey, Dan, can you say bottle of water?
Bottle of water. I don't say this like
Can you-
water.
Can you
Everyone
say
always
water
thinks
bottle?
water bottle. Everyone always thinks
Water
British people say
bottle.
water bottle. That's not how people say things. It's like a very specific person that, or like accent that would say that.
Can you say squirrel?
Squirrel.
Say it again.
Squirrel. So you say bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water. Bottle of water. I'm saying all of the letters. You're saying like none of them.
That's true.
Bottle of water. Bottle of water.
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Water bottle. See, I'm tired of everyone making fun of British accents because it's
You're really
we should be making
outnumbered.
fun of.
You're really outnumbered. Like,
It's-
what are you gonna do? Make fun of us in the Among Us group chat? You can't. It's just you.
We need more British people in there.
You know, the people were really excited about celebrations. They've
You
been
don't really
asking
have
me-
that kind of thing here.
No, they've been asking
Guys.
about this all day. They're like, "Are those celebrations back there?" So cute.
I
Hey.
feel like we do Christmas snacks
No,
way
here's
better.
a good one. Dan, what's this?
Foil.
What's it made out of?
Tin.
Say what? No, say what it's made out
It's
of.
tin foil.
Say what
I
it's
would never
made
say
out of.
aluminium foil. I would say tin foil, even if it's made of aluminium. And I know you want me to say aluminium, but do you say aluminum?
Aluminum.
You do say that?
They spell it differently here, though.
They do, only sometimes. What does this one say? It doesn't even say.
It says it tiny there. Aluminum.
It says, why does it say that?
I don't know. We spell it different.
Why?
Aluminium.
No, aluminium. Not aluminium.
Alu.
Alu.
You say aluminium.
Sagaloo. I
What
love
does that
that.
have to do with foil?
See, I've ordered a curry from somewhere before and they don't have sagaloo. But I don't know if anywhere here has sagaloo. Nowhere
I
has
don't
sagaloo.
think we have that much good Indian food around
You
here.
know what? It's not even like it's not even necessarily like a good dish, but it like it's really good. No one has sagaloo.
Oh yeah, say Adidas.
Adidas.
Weird.
Sagaloo is literally like potato and is it spinach? I love sagaloo. And they don't have it.
Yeah, we don't. But again, we also don't have very much good Indian food down here. But
It was good.
try to get Mexican food in England. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no, it's not.
You'll be horrified. I'm serious. You'll be horrified. You don't even know. It's like 10 times worse than you think.
You say that as though like you actively go out and try good Mexican food here.
But
Like,
I live in
couldn't-
Florida, so,
yeah,
like,
but
the-
you couldn't tell me a place that has good Mexican
No,
food.
I could name 2, but I won't because we're streaming.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but no, there's no. It's actually scary.
I don't think it's that scary. There are some places that have like.
No, you try and
fine-
order chips and salsa, and they give you like ketchup.
No, they would never give
No,
you ketchup.
trust me.
If they're giving you ketchup,
And
you're going
when
to
we
some
were in-
place that is
remember
so
that
cheap.
place we went in Amsterdam? At TwitchCon?
Well, I don't think Amsterdam claims to have good Mexican
No,
food.
but I was there. I was shocked.
It wasn't Mexican food.
No, it was a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah,
They,
but it
even
wasn't
labeled, but
Mexican
it wasn't
food.
Mexican food.
Yeah, but that happens a lot in Europe.
Shocking. It was shocking.
Which I do think is interesting because I do think that some of but this is with every cuisine. I feel like the basics of every cuisine are so like simple usually.
What does that have to do
In
with
like that is surprising that
but
these restaurants
then they
can't
give you
do it.
ketchup instead of salsa.
Yeah, that's why it's surprising to me that these places can't
Well, yeah,
do
how
it.
do you mess that up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, embarrassing for them. Oh no, I've had bad Mexican food in England and in Amsterdam, but that was the most recent because we were just in Amsterdam a couple months
I
ago.
can't believe Amsterdam's being brought up as like a.
But that's the most recent. I haven't been to a Mexican restaurant in England in a couple years.
I would say everyone makes fun of British food, but I actually like British food. There's a lot of like British foods that are British foods that I don't like that I've also never had because I know I wouldn't like them. But
Hey guys, guess what? We ate spaghetti for lunch.
oh, this is just because I
You don't
wanted.
understand.
Okay, this is because I wanted. This is because I wanted something else.
We ate spaghetti for lunch. Dan got a vegan hot dog out of the freezer. He boiled it. He chopped it up and put it in his spaghetti.
There's literally nothing wrong with that. There's actually nothing wrong with that. So if anyone actually makes fun of me for that, that's crazy.
But hot dogs and spaghetti?
Okay, can I just say, I've literally seen American people, and I know it gets memed on purpose, but American people will literally put spaghetti through a hot dog.
Oh, I've seen them do that.
So, like, let's not pretend that what I did was wrong, as though, like, sausage
Yeah, I just don't like the idea of a hot dog.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah.
So let's not...
But hot dog and spaghetti does sound kind of American, though. Your little chopped up hot dog.
It does. So
and
why is
spaghetti.
everyone making fun of me for?
I don't know. You're just easy to make fun of.
Embracing American culture, and I'm getting met with
You know what they do is hot dogs
vitriol.
and mac and cheese.
That's basically
A
the
lot.
same thing.
Yeah, my dad, when he would cook for us, because my mom used to work super late.
See, why am I getting
So
bullied
we'd be
here?
stuck with my dad. My dad can't cook anything. You don't understand. As a child,
Oh, he always says, "Oh, I cooked," but like
No, well, he
recently,
cooks-
no, but recently he like makes a big deal when he cooks.
more recently he cooks and he cooks a real meal. When
Does
I
he
was
though?
a kid,
I don't actually know what he's
no,
cooking.
but
He
and
never
he
says.
does. He cooks more food and he actually makes sides now, or he'll try to. When I was a kid, my dad would be like, "We're having chicken for dinner." He would just put chicken on the oven, put some like Lowry seasoning salt on top,
He doesn't
Here's
know how
your
to
dinner.
cook. He doesn't know how to cook.
just like a piece
I
of
don't
chicken.
think he could boil water.
No, he would. But what I was gonna say is he would also make hot dogs and mac and cheese a lot, and he would boil hot dogs, boil mac and cheese, and say,
Okay, but the mac and
"Dinner's
cheese
ready."
would be what, like a Kraft mac
Yeah,
and cheese?
Kraft mac and
It's
cheese.
wild. Can I just say, your parents talk often about how good of a mac and cheese Shanna makes. She literally just she makes Kraft mac and cheese without following the recipe.
No. The difference is.
Oh no, she does follow the recipe.
Shanna makes the Kraft mac and cheese, but she actually does the instructions on the back of the box.
So,
but like my dad would just put water.
I feel like this isn't like a
and
good.
so
I feel
he's like,
you're-
Shanna's so good at making mac and cheese. It's just because
and I
she
mean
does
no
what the
offense,
box
but I
says.
feel like maybe your family isn't like a good representation of like food.
Yeah, they're not very good. Everybody's family is kind of like that a little bit, right? Somebody in your family is. I can cook.
You can.
I'm a miracle how I turned out compared to them.
Yeah, it's true.
In every way.
It's true.
What's another weird food Dan likes? They're just trying to make fun of you more. They're like, come on, give us more. What else is weird about it? I don't know, I can't think.
Well, you had to probably put up with a lot of like eating fish growing up.
No, I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
My
Well, that's what
dad
I
is a
meant.
boat captain. The thing is, he tells stories
Kayla's
that make
parents
me
love
actually mad.
fish.
My parents love fish. I'll snooze the ads. But he'll tell these stories that make me actually mad about. He's like, no, you have eaten fish. Because he would make fish and tell me it was chicken when I was a kid.
And I'm
That's
like,
not
that doesn't-
okay.
Well, that also doesn't count. If you're a child, it doesn't count.
I don't eat fish. I never ate fish on
Up
purpose
until
in
you
my
had the
life.
ability to make your own decisions
And then
about food,
when I
it
became
doesn't
older,
count.
and then I decided I don't eat meat. But no, I don't eat fish.
No, I don't like fish.
I've never willingly eaten a fish in my life, and I never will.
I can see where Kayla's been putting her greasy fingers on the trackpad.
Dan! Oh, you kind of
gross.
can from that angle. I can't see it from this angle.
It's kind of gross.
It's just butter!
But it's oil.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't eat tuna either. Oh, my dad would make tuna a lot too.
I'm okay with tuna.
He'd make like tuna pasta where
I'm
you just
only
mix
okay
tuna
with
and
tuna
pasta
pasta
together.
yes.
That was one of Dad's dishes.
I'm
He had
okay.
about
I like
3.
that. I used to have that at uni a lot because it was cheap.
Yeah. Tuna always gave me the creeps. Fish are friends, not food. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think I've ever eaten canned tuna.
I feel like
tuna.
canned tuna would be an easy thing to imitate.
Yeah, probably. But my vegetarianism stemmed from a very early extreme pickiness when I was younger. I never wanted to eat meat when I was a kid either because it always gave me the creeps. So, yeah, they were talking about eating alligator the other day. Somebody asked me and I was like, I've never eaten that, but people do.
When was that mentioned recently?
Did I just hear a cat yell? Kitten!
I don't think that was a cat.
He was outside. I don't know. We took Dan.
Maybe it was in my stream. I have no interest in trying. We
brought Dan to the Florida State Fair a few years ago.
We were going past it.
Yeah, we were driving to my grandma's house in Naples, and so we had to drive down, and we were like gonna be kind of in the area. So we took Dan to the Florida State Fair. It was Valentine's Day, and I'm pretty sure it was the first time we ever spent Valentine's Day together in person.
It was.
But we were with my parents on the way to my grandma's house.
It was basically just a road trip.
It was like a road trip to my grandma's house.
And Kayla was having like a mental breakdown on the way. Like at the Florida State Fair. Do you not remember that?
No.
You were having a breakdown. You were going through it. You wanted
surprise
out.
me. I probably did want to leave that place real bad. The State Fair is something else. That is quite an experience. It really is quite an experience.
We didn't do much. All we did was walk in a circle and then leave.
Because what are you
got like
do?
a drink, maybe?
They've got they sell all this meat, fried, everything, and then, oh god.
They have a lot of like sweet stuff.
And they have like all those little rides, the ones that spin you around and then you get sick. Things I wouldn't do.
Ride those?
It is very overwhelming at state fairs though. You can picture it.
It wasn't that good.
People. You didn't think it was that good? No. And it also wasn't that busy because it was like the morning on a weekday.
Yeah, no, it wasn't busy. Which I think made it like weirder to go through. Because there was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I've only been to the Florida State Fair that one time. But I've been to other ones. Like, there used to be like smaller fairs where my mom grew up that I've been to.
Yeah, there was one near me I used to go to.
Yeah, I'm with you, Owen. Rides. Maybe for a little bit, but then you're done. Yeah, I don't need to go back to the fair anytime soon.
You don't want to go back?
No. Isn't it in Tampa?
Yes. I mean, that's what it was before. I'm assuming it stays the same.
I don't want to go to Tampa either.
Who wants to go to Tampa?
Exactly. That's why I always say. Oh, do they only have cotton candy for food at your state fairs? Really? They have so many food stalls here. They have so many.
I don't know if that counts as food.
The idea of having a state fair in February is funny to you. That's like prime. That's like the best weather for it.
Yeah, it's the best weather.
What are you going to do? In hurricane season? What then? Then you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's like 35 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, I'm going to Tampa for a concert soon. Sad face. That's how I feel about going to Tampa.
We went to Tampa for Harry Styles.
And for Taylor Swift.
And for Taylor Swift.
My dad has to go to Tampa like once a week. Not really. Once every 2 weeks for his doctor. Yuck.
Yuck.
Tampa and his doctor. Both yuck. Sorry, I'm being rude. There's nothing wrong with Tampa. It's like a rivalry thing,
We're allowed to not like Tampa.
It's like when the people in Amsterdam and
worse.
Rotterdam were quite dramatic. But they're even closer together. But they have that.
Yeah.
You get it. Are you going to Vancouver for Taylor Swift? Oh my god, Emily. I can't wait to hear about it. I think we have to watch the live stream of the last show. But it's going to be in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's going to be in the middle
Vancouver
of the night.
is a terrible place. Again? It's next weekend, right? Vancouver is a terrible place to end her tour. She should stay in a real time zone. Like Eastern time.
It is the worst time zone. One of the worst time zones. Jacksonville's worse than Tampa. I believe that.
He hasn't been in Jacksonville. People live stream it like on TikTok, tearful. People that are there
sometimes
will
on Instagram.
Sometimes you can find.
It's hard to find
it's
on
just
Instagram.
like it's just like a person
I'll come
will be
it.
live and they'll have their phone out and streaming it. So. Well, she doesn't have to end her tour in Florida, but she should end it on the East Coast somewhere. maybe Central Time.
I think she should end it in Orlando.
She didn't come to Orlando.
No one ever does Actually, saying that, this was like recent because I was realized that no one comes on a stadium tour to
Yeah,
Orlando.
we have a stadium, but
there is a stadium, and I looked it up. I was like, oh, maybe the capacity's not that big. No, it's like 60,000, like the Camping World Stadium.
Yeah, but nobody comes
But
on
no one
stadium
comes here.
tours
But
here.
now I've been
always
paying
go,
attention, and
like-
I've noticed some people going. Like Shakira's coming to it.
Pink came to it.
Pink came or is coming to it.
I can't remember. One of them. But yeah, when they come on stadium tours, they always go to Tampa and
People are
Miami.
coming to it. Yeah, but they don't usually come to Orlando, and I don't know why, because we have it.
Yeah. It's not like the nicest of stadiums, but it's not bad. There's definitely like nicer places, I guess, that they pick instead. And doesn't the city have to like bid for it?
I've never been to
I don't know how it works.
I think there is an element of bidding, yes. I think it depends. I don't think people bid for like.
For us,
anyone.
Tampa's not the worst place for them to go to a stadium tour concert because it's like 2 hours away, so it could be a lot worse, but not great.
Yeah, but when you have to like, when the concert ends at like 11 p.m., who wants to be 2 hours away from home?
Yeah, when we drove back from
You know?
Taylor Swift, we came back that night and we got home at like 2 a.m, and that wasn't so fun.
No.
But it's better than having to stay there. So. Anyway, why are we still talking about this? I don't think Tampa's is that much bigger, is it? Miami's probably is.
I don't think it's bigger. I think it's like the same.
Tampa's stadium,
maybe
you should look it up.
65,000, Raymond James.
Tampa's stadium has a really weird pirate ship in it.
It's kind of fun.
Like, there's literally a pirate ship in the stadium. It's on, like, one of the sides. It's weird. It doesn't have, like, the same height seats on all sides. It's, like, very tall on the wider sides and shorter on the end sides.
Yeah.
And there's a pirate ship over there.
It's kind of fun.
It's because their football team is the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
So that's why. But they have a pirate ship in there. So if you're not familiar with it, it sounds really weird. If you've never heard it, you go in there and there's just a pirate ship. So like Taylor Swift, when she performed in Tampa, her stage was on the opposite side from the football stadium. So she was just staring at a pirate ship
the whole time.
when
I think
she was
enjoyed
performing.
it. 60,000 versus 74,000.
Oh, that's a big difference.
But that's the thing. I guess originally she was only doing Tampa.
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't do Miami the first time either.
Speaking about Taylor Swift specifically, it's not like she didn't do stadiums that were like way smaller.
Isn't the Chicago stadium only like 60,000?
It's definitely smaller, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it's very big. I don't know. What's for dinner tonight? I also don't know. Maybe you said we could have stuffed peppers, didn't you?
You said, and I said yes.
I said I wanted stuffed peppers, and I also said that I'm not making them. Yeah, Wrigley's a little bit smaller, right?
But I don't think that you were ever planning on making them anyway.
No, because I made these, and I'm gonna probably do more baking tonight. So. Anyway, we should probably end the stream soon. We've been yapping
I will say
about nothing.
it was kind of it's up to you.
What were you gonna say?
The difference between the US shows we went to and then we went to the Wembley show. Like there was so many more people.
Oh, Wembley is wild.
At the Wembley show, and it was by no means like I think what was our biggest one like in Australia or something. But like
yeah,
it was,
the
like,
stadium in Australia
size.
had like over 100,000 people, didn't it?
Yeah, but like Wembley had what 90,000 or something.
Yeah, big. I saw Taylor Swift I saw Harry Styles in Wembley also, and that was wild. I had never been to a place that big.
It was great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
Okay, thank you, Dan. Did you want the rest of this piece?
Not right now.
Okay, I'll just set it there next to my celery. Soldier Field is the one, not Wrigley. Sorry, I saw somebody in the chat say Wrigley, but
Wrigley's the baseball stadium.
yeah, Wrigley's baseball. Soldier Field is the stadium. Yeah, Harry at Wembley was wild, and Wembley is huge. I think I think the capacity is like 90,000, but I also don't know what happens when they like have to close off the back behind the stage, how many seats there are. Okay, anyway. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Ads? Are there ads playing? I don't even see any. Let's wait. It looks like mine aren't there. I don't know. But it's been really fun to hang out and cook with you all and then yap, I guess. We made a pie. We made mini apple pies. I can have the real pie. I should have had this out in front of us instead of the celery. Like, why were we staring at celery this whole time? But it's been really fun. I'm not going to be live tomorrow because tomorrow's Thanksgiving, but I will be here on Friday and Saturday, and then our cooking stream. No, our reading stream is on Sunday. So we have that to look forward to. I honestly don't know who all is live because I don't usually stream at this time on Wednesdays. I usually only stream in the morning on Wednesdays. So let me go look and see. But I'd like to find somebody to raid potentially. I think that would be kind of fun. But again, thank you all for hanging out with me. I really had a good time today. It's nice to have an excuse to like spend a lot of dedicated time just cooking for fun, you know, because you don't always have as much time to do this. Okay, actually, there's a streamer called Dabney who's live doing some renovations in Del Sol Valley, which we all know need it. Del Sol Valley is the world from the Get Famous pack. I almost said City Living. Don't you dare slander City Living like that. All right, anyway, she's renovating some lots in the Get Famous world in The Sims 4. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'll start the raid now. And I will catch you all over there. Thank you for hanging out. It's been fun. And I will see you on Friday. Okay, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Now we have a lot to clean up. Ugh, wish us luck. Okay. Good night. Bye. Right now. And stop streaming.